Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Another morning with a surprise thunderstorm on the way into work.
Ooh, was that surprise?
I looked last night at 10 p.m. before I was going to bed, or 10:30. I didn't see any sort of rain on the docket. And, and here comes the storm cell through town, thunder in the morning, pop-up storms everywhere. It's happening out here.
I don't know. But that was,
Still having headset issues again over there?
about 4 Bills got headset issues. Yeah, what was it, 4 o'clock?
Maybe a little after that. Heard some thunder.
Okay. Yeah, saw some lightning. Heard the, oh boy, we got.
Headset issues galore once again.
Okay, we'll keep
It
talking.
must be Farley coming in here again that's messing with headsets.
Farley doesn't like being accused.
I know he doesn't, but until he proves it's not him, we will continue to falsely accuse him of
Sabotage.
this headset crime.
Sabotage.
Sabotaging Bill's headset over there.
Sabotaging our show. Is it? There's those ways people can get at you. I guess this is one of them.
Apparently so. Headset issues, but still not working over there.
This is not good.
What's the Kike's not talking to the mic? I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah.
If there's just an issue with sound or sound issue.
Just carry on here. He'll
We'll
be
be
ready.
okay.
I didn't know I wasn't looking at the weather.
I didn't either. I checked at 10 o'clock. It didn't see any sort of rain at all. And then all of a sudden this morning it pops up a storm. So
it won't cause anybody any great pain.
no, just rain.
In fact, it's
Some
not
thunder and
raining
lightning.
now.
Stopped.
Yeah, and I think it's
Past
supposed
us.
to be hot.
Yeah,
Is it supposed
Mid
to
90s today, I want to say.
be? Okay, that's why.
And then like 95 tomorrow, 95 Saturday. So summer's back, even though school's back in session.
School is definitely back.
Headset working there, Bill?
We've
now?
gained. Yeah. We've
Okay.
gained.
All right.
I think what we should do is probably just take these 2 headsets and just.
And
that
what?
we- and maybe just put them someplace because they don't work.
Okay.
Maybe in the
But we kind of-
garbage
It's like a
can.
game of
I
roulette
don't know
here.
about
That
that, but we
morning.
just kind of rehook them back up every day, and then maybe tomorrow, maybe they healed themselves overnight. Maybe that's what happened. These work perfect.
That's Farley.
Maybe
Got
they need to
to
be
be
fixed.
Farley.
So I'm good to go. Let's just talk about the crux of the problem.
What
Okay.
is that?
Steve, we've always known you've led an oddly separate life. And now you're being spotted around town in areas that it's very confusing.
Yeah, we got a text yesterday.
We got a
Well,
text.
I don't think that text was anything.
I'll read the text here real quick.
Yeah, it was very odd. And then you
I'm not going.
talked about this the other day that you were over on Westo again doing something you alluded to, like then you stopped yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a text from David from Renew.
All he said was I was by his
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
At
Just,
2:45. Now he's off of Westo, like by the Speedway Museum where Bill was at
Yeah.
on Wednesday or Tuesday,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Where
which
it's
is not, I used to go like Salito Lindo, which that's West O Street.
Mhm.
You're like in West P Street, essentially.
things aren't adding up.
Oh,
We're
it-
just
it-
wanna
That's a
know-
business district.
And you were in Durant's Alley randomly a couple
Oh,
days ago. Also.
that was explained already.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
nothing odd about
This
that.
is odd. And then
None of this is odd.
And then you also alluded to it like yesterday, like going, well, I was at
I just don't want to
and
get
then you-
into
then you
why I'm
stop.
over there.
yeah, because you don't happen usually. I don't know. You don't happen on Westo a lot. That's just not.
well, even
yeah.
West P. I mean,
Yeah,
West
West
O,
P,
C
West-
maybe, but West P not as
It's
much.
just part of a kind of a ritual. I mean, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just something like there's a.
Were you
yeah,
at the Fox and Hound? Were you out there? Didn't there used to be a place out there? There was a
I don't
place
think
called the
it's out
Fox.
there anymore.
Oh, the building's still there. I think it's a different name now.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not
The
what I
Red
was doing.
Fox.
The Red
Steakhouse?
Fox.
Oh, the Red Fox is.
That's a different name. It's
It's
called the-
different
The
now.
Salty
yeah.
Lodge now, something like
Salty-
that.
yeah. the
Salty
Red
Dog.
Salty Dog. It might be salty.
No, I don't know what it's called.
but yeah, it's.
But
not
I'm
the
in
Red
that.
Fox.
I do go in that. This isn't going to help my cause here. I go in that parking lot sometimes because I'm turning around. Because I'm turning around.
And why are you turning around? I don't know. This whole thing, everything's gotten weird, and people are spotting you in random places around Lincoln. It doesn't really add up.
Hold on a second. David from Renew.
Yes.
He spotted your pickup at 2:45 over by his business, which is
he would have.
The Colorado.
Now, I was thinking about that time element yesterday. Yeah, it would have been 2:45.
just randomly driving over there.
Oh, I got
the business district.
Well, just something just off air. You want to go over?
It's almost like a trade center over
wait
there.
for Ellie to get in. Is that the best thing? Let Ellie get in here. And
I just don't think we need to. It's not interesting.
Okay,
it. Kind of falls under more of that category than anything. And it's a quirk.
People are
that I
finding
don't
you in
want to
weird
share.
spots in town. That's the key.
What's that?
People are seeing you in weird spots in town.
What is weird about that? About the salty dog?
It wasn't the salty dog.
That wasn't it.
It was by David's office.
What is weird about David's?
It's a business area.
Yeah.
You're getting work on the truck. It's possible. It's fine if you want.
What business area are we talking about?
Well, David from Renew is over by the Speedway Museum.
Makes it a business area.
Museum of American Speed.
Yes.
It's also now that I'm guessing he's right. It's possible he didn't see me. He thought he saw me. He saw someone.
You already admitted that he. Yes,
it's probably me.
It was you because you were there at the exact same time that David saw you.
It's probably me, but I can't say for sure because I don't know where his business is exactly.
How many Colorados have we seen that have the same identical truck as you? I've not seen one. There's maybe
they're out there, but
I think
it's 90% certain.
You're saying without knowing where David's shop is at, you're saying, yeah, that was me.
Well,
wherever he saw you at.
I was on West O at 2:45. It could have been someone else he saw and thought it was me, but probably me. It was probably me. But the reason I don't know for sure is because I don't know exactly.
We're here to help.
We're here to help.
What business is it that you're talking about?
Renew Your Auto.
Who advertises daily?
I thought he had multiple businesses.
No, he had multiple spots. Now they have one spot. They've changed to one location.
I'd have to look. Now I'm interested. There is a road over there.
There are roads, yes, 100%.
There's a it's not on O, it's a block. It's
West
not even
P. It's like where the archway's at. Which I keep saying for the last 7 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That spot.
Yeah.
I know exactly where.
Okay, that's where he's
by
at.
the Museum of American Speed, which
He's
is by
not
the
at-
archway.
He's like, how close to Valentino's is he? The Valentino's on West O.
He's not on West O. He's just north of West O.
We need to go a different conversation. You're trying to. You're trying to.
The Valentino's is like over by Capitol Beach. That's like with Price Right Autos over there. Good friend Carl.
Right.
No, he's not over that far.
But there's a.
Okay. You would turn on.
I'm not trying to. No,
you would turn on Sun Valley Boulevard to get to his spot, and then go through the archway.
Oh,
every time that you were brought into the police station, they're like, okay, I'm going to interrogate Steve. The person would leave baffled. The person would leave.
Okay, all right. David has cleared this up. David was not. He says Zip was behind me in the left turn lane going on to West O. I was not in my office. Okay. Now. It sounded like when David saw you drive by his office, which is not directly on West O. That is some clarity. Thank you.
Still, you go to West O every day.
And no, not every day, but I'd say 3 or 4 times a week. Not every day. Not every.
He likes to support all parts of
usually not weekends.
No, we are very close right now to West O Street.
Yeah, when I was driving by the other day, saw you, that's what I was coming
close
from.
By.
Is it cosmetic surgery or something?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll revisit this at some other point. I don't mind. I just don't think it's very interesting. It's interesting to me that David saw me, but now that's not even that interesting because it wasn't by his business.
Yeah.
Because I would have known Renew Auto, and I can't place it in my head.
You were not there,
right?
So you're clear.
Thank you. That's the confusion, by the way.
Okay.
The Renew Auto.
Renew Your Auto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What else?
Yesterday, I was in Omaha from 10:15 a.m. and left about 9:30 p.m.
This was all news to us. We didn't get any of this
I got the rundown done. Is about as busy. We had the Nebraska Broadcasters Association yearly convention. That's
why were we not invited to this? Are we not part of broadcasting?
It was sales seminars and programming seminars. I'm not sure where you guys fit
ABC always be closing.
I don't think you guys would have fit in that setting, which is not a shot. It's just that's the truth. But I was
Shoot
there
for the big sale. Don't go in low.
I was there from 10:15 to I got home at 10:30 last night.
Body
Whoa,
language.
When did you do the rundown?
During the seminars, I had to take some time to actually go away from learning to write up the rundown.
Was Swim there?
Swim was supposed to be there, but Swim has had some things going on, so he was not there yesterday, which is fine. But
Anybody else from the ticket?
well, we had the award ceremony was at nighttime from 6:30 to 9.
Did you win anything?
Well, I brought a little piece of celebration here.
A piece of celebration.
I'm not sure how to put
Sounds
that.
like cake. A piece of celebration.
little,
That's never been said before.
It was a bad word.
Things have gotten awkward.
I brought a little hardware. How about that? I got some hardware.
A piece
for
of
it.
celebration. Jake has a piece of celebration.
It's a bad wording. Yeah, I got some hardware.
Okay.
I'm proud to announce that the ticket, 93.7 the ticket, was one of 3 finalists out of 106 radio stations for Station of the Year. We did not win first. We were one of 3 finalists in the state.
Nice.
For Radio Station of the
Wow.
Year. Look at that.
How about
nice
that?
plaque right there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's very nice.
Finalist.
There's a country station, I believe, in Shadron, I think, that won the award.
That won the award.
But we are one of, never been honored before for it, never been nominated before. So
what's it going to take for us to win it?
Yep. We got
to be better. It's got to be better.
We got to be
A
better.
little bit better than last year.
So
Right?
every show needs to be better.
We got to improve.
Hey,
Okay.
do
were
you know
good.
who the other finalist was?
Yeah, forget who it was.
That's okay.
Shadron Country.
Nobody else from Lincoln or
Got
Omaha,
us.
though. They were both stations outside the metro. We were the only Lincoln station that was a finalist for Omaha. So
That's kind of
very
fun.
proud moment. It was a great station, great year for the station. We're proud of this award to be a finalist. Thanks to the Nebraska Broadcasters Association for having us and for honoring us last night.
Thanks
What
for
are,
the
what are
plaque.
we? 1/10 of the station? Our show?
Something like that.
About a
Something like
tenth of
that.
the, about a tenth of the station. Nice. Anybody idea
Piece
what
of hardware.
what is piece of celebration? what do you think
That's some
Shadron?
wording
What do you think
issues there.
Shadron did to beat us?
I don't know. I don't know.
The one thing you want to know is you want intel.
I wonder if it's old time
I
country.
wonder if it's 70s country.
That would help, wouldn't
If
it?
it was
That would
70s
help.
country. I could see in Shadron. I could see that.
I don't know. You've been there.
I never have.
Oh,
I've been
never-
to Shadron one time.
Never been to Shadron. You don't happen in Shadron. You're going to Shadron. I've never been there. I feel bad about that. I'll go. I promise.
I guess I've been through Shadron several times. I've only stopped there, I think, one time. On the way to that's a route to the Black Hills.
That's
You
what I
go
was
through
wondering.
Shadron.
you
go.
do. Okay.
That's one way to go. So
God dang the ticket. How about that?
Gotta
Yes.
honor. Yeah.
You were gone. That's
Where do you
long
think?
day.
Where do you think that DP will hang the?
I'm thinking probably right over here by
Will we put
by
a
Ellie's
spotlight
office.
on it?
by Ellie's
There's
office.
a good chance there's a spotlight on it, Bill.
Put a spotlight on it.
Ooh.
How about that? Yeah.
Probably right by the
Put a
yeah,
spotlight.
amazing.
our legal stuff
I want
there.
one.
We'll put the award up
By
there.
our
Little
legal stuff. A
spotlight.
little spotlight. Yes. And then maybe like it'd be nice to have like a couple paragraphs to read below it when it was established, the move from this to this.
Good idea.
The arrival of Jake Sorensen was what year?
Strangely good idea.
Was your what, Jake?
My-
When did you arrive? Your arrival.
I get this the ticket?
Yeah.
August of 2011.
August. So that'd be nice to have on there
That's
also.
when the station
arrival.
began.
Yes.
August 2011.
Put Jake's
Jake
time of
beat-
arrival.
You put my
Jake's arrival.
Jake's
Jake's
start
arrival.
date, day one of the ticket.
Full
It
head
could
of
be
hair.
right there. Yeah.
Full head of
It
hair.
was-
He
it was-
showed up.
It was better back then. It wasn't thick still. It just
Drove-
was longer.
Drove
Never
the
was
Cobalt.
thick hair. Never had thick hair in my entire life.
Put a
Imagine
spotlight on.
Imagine Jake getting his hair cut like he's about 8. They're kind of going, "Hey, you might want to kind of swirl that around a little bit. Get some product in there. Things aren't going
It's
well
always
for you."
been
there,
very
buddy."
wispy. Never
Wispy.
been thick ever in my
Yes.
entire life. So I was bound for this issue when I was young.
11 years old.
Should have
Jake
known this was going to happen when I was 10.
is-
Well, what a day you had.
I would say one criticism of the award ceremony or of the
Okay.
day.
yeah, let's
This
go
is gonna
at
get
it.
awkward.
They
Let's
need
go
to-
at
they
it.
need to hear this. They need to hear this.
Okay.
So they have a luncheon. We went to the luncheon as well. There's a speaker at the luncheon. What kind of luncheon has lasagna and breadsticks for lunch? You want to sleep the rest of the day. It's not a luncheon thing. It was delicious. The food was good, but
I'm
when I
not
have a-
really that
I'm
down.
not- I'm
I'm
not
gonna
with
push
you.
If I have a
I'm going
giant
to push back
slice of-
100%.
if I have a giant
I-
slice of lasagna, there's a good chance I want to take a nap an
No.
hour later.
No, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
so
give
you'd
oh,
them
be,
yeah.
so you'd be happy if you rolled through. Hey, get a fruit plate.
What's non-sleep food?
Yeah,
to
what-
you?
yeah, what
maybe
is
a
it?
taco or something like that.
That's
Tacos.
sleep food.
It's
They're
not
all-
sleep food. I'm not lasagna is so heavy. I don't need a heavy item at a luncheon.
Take much. Just take a small portion.
They gave you a big slice. I don't make the slice. They put the slice in front of you.
All.
What kind of meal? What? Who doesn't finish their meal? Come on.
Who hasn't finished their meal?
I've told you, why go for 5 wings?
Who hasn't finished their meal?
Rings. Why would you leave
Who
food
are
on the
you?
plate? Come on. I was
I'm not
hungry.
with
I
you on
could
this
ate it. I
one.
was hungry, but
I was ready for
I wanted to take a nap at like 1:15.
I was ready for something heinous, and that's what I got.
I wasn't gonna be heinous to the awards ceremony. It was a great day. I said one slice. That lasagna was a little heavy for lunchtime. And then they gave like a big brownie and cheesecake, which is delicious. But it's like I feel like I got a gut ache now the rest of the day. I was very full.
Did you learn anything about sales?
I did. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a very good AI learning session.
Oh,
legitimately, really good session on AI.
Ooh, really?
And how to use that in your
advantage.
Yeah, to make things easier for you and actually make
anyone else
packages.
there from the ticket?
Well, DP and Rebecca were there at the awards, but Nick was going to be. Didn't show up. He had things going on, and then people were working. So no, it's just me.
Did anybody acknowledge you? Like that they knew who you were when you walked through like a hallway?
I got friends there. It's all people in the radio business from across the state. So there's salespeople, there's on air, some on air people, and programmers and GMs. So I've known them throughout the years, but not like, hey, look who it is. Jake's in the house. No, nothing like that.
No.
None of that. None of that. They did have a free.
Jake's in the house.
They had a free drink session for like 2 hours though. So
they
I did take care of that.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and I'm sorry, where was this at?
Just at the Embassy Suites off Giles Boulevard in La Vista, right off the interstate.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Huge
there's
place.
what is it? The courtyard that's attached to it.
That's correct, Bill.
Yeah.
You got it.
Right? Did you go over? Did you go over to Bass Pro?
I did not. I didn't have time to get to Bass Pro.
I'm sure which one.
I didn't leave the facility for 10 hours. I was in it from 10:15 until 9 something.
It's an ice cream place over there.
I did not get ice cream. I had dessert though. We had cheesecake for dessert and the big brownie for lunch. So I'm set. I'm good. I'm still pretty full over here. Didn't sleep it off yet, apparently. Still sitting in the stomach.
Chick, I gotta talk to these people. They had lasagna.
It's a little.
Who does that?
That was odd.
Sleep food.
That's dinner food. That's not. There's some foods that are not lunch foods. Lasagna is a dinner food. It is not a lunch food. I will stand by that. Okay. Breakers, help me out.
But right now, me and Steve are pushing back on that.
Okay, 464.
You're telling me
are you going to West O to get lasagna, Steve? If you are, that's okay.
Well, I mean, Valentino's has pretty good lasagna. They have a very good number 7 is the salad with a breadstick.
Not lasagna though, is it?
No, it's just salad breadstick with a drink. That's the number 7.
Rosebud says, I agree, Jake. That's why we avoid Pizza Hut buffet for lunch. I am worthless after that.
Okay.
Well, the buffet's a little different. When you hit the buffet, that when you decide to go, I'm going to go to the buffet, you're like going, I'm having 6 pieces probably.
That's not lunch.
That's not lunch.
You can't. I mean, you can, but good luck. At our age, really, you can't. When you were younger, you could do it easier. Right?
You do a lot, yeah.
Right.
Even
at our age, no, you're done at that point. I'm going to the buffet for lunch. If I do, I'm just I'm not even doing it.
I mean, what if Wendy's buffet opened up one more time? It's like for a week, Wendy's buffet, you go over and get spaghetti.
We'd have to go. We'd all go. What Sip was talking about all these years.
We'd sit in the sunroom and we'd get some pasta.
I criticized Sip. I thought he was losing his mind, but the video we saw from Dave Thomas, 1995.
Dave Thomas did the video.
Very much so that Sip was correct on the Wendy's buffet. 100% correct.
Really went at me on that.
And when it said dessert,
startled by your
said you also get a dessert. They showed pudding. So what they in the video, they showed chocolate pudding.
And I think they had vanilla.
They had Mexican food. They had pasta. They had pudding.
Is that sunroom still there?
The sunroom's still there.
I sat in it last week. Might do it again today. I might walk over to Wendy's today for lunch. You never know. You never know.
When did Dave Thomas pass?
Check that out. What's your guess? That.
Notch.
2008.
He's passed?
Dave Thomas passed away January 8th, 2002.
2002.
At 69 years old.
Okay.
Young.
69.
Pretty young. Wow, what a enterprise though he made. It's
Wendy's.
He founded Wendy's in 1969.
Frosties.
Yeah.
Frosties.
Great. I don't know that I've had a bad
single, double, triple. What do you want?
I get the spicy chicken.
That is good there. Good call.
I still drive by it all the time. I was thinking me and Frank Solich driving going through the drive-through.
He paid for it.
He paid for it. And I never
paid for yours.
Paid for my meal, and I thought this is the most incredible day of my life. I've never thought that. I'm with the
It's a lot of money.
I'm with the assistant head coach, and he is rolling in cash. I've never had enough money to say, like, I'll buy your lunch. At that time, I was a graduate assistant. There was never times like, well, I'll buy your lunch too. You didn't even buy lunch. You just didn't eat lunch. So
You scavengered.
yes.
Somebody says Lexington had one also, Lexington, Nebraska, but also Lexington had a McDonald's breakfast buffet at one point. It says it was one of the only ones in the country. It was a test market.
I'll be
McDonald's.
This
McDonald's
I'd like to know
breakfast
about.
buffet would be awesome.
I
Like when
I wonder what was offered.
and how long did this exist for?
Yeah.
It was a test market. How long did the test last
This
for?
was a breakfast buffet.
At McDonald's. So they had the Wendy's buffet, and then they had a McDonald's breakfast buffet. Is one of the only in the country a test market at some
So
point.
Jake made a statement, and you turned it into a question. This is
I do
your,
that all the
it's
time.
your
confirming.
favorite thing to do. It's your favorite. They had a breakfast buffet. So
Now,
did
wait a second.
McDonald's have a breakfast buffet?
Who? I'm a little confused. It wasn't a Wendy's. Wendy's was not involved in this at all.
Well, they said this person says that Wendy's did have a Lexington buffet location, but Lexington also had one of the only
Also,
McDonald's buffets in the country.
okay, so it wasn't a collaborative.
No, different businesses, different
That's what I
buffets.
was wondering. If it was collaborative, if Wendy's.
You feel that Wendy's and McDonald's got together
Got
like
together.
in a meeting and said, "What do you guys think?"
No, that Wendy's was inside McDonald's. That like
What? What kind of world
What
are
has
you
happened
talking?
to you?
These are
What has
rivals.
happened to
They've been
you?
rivals since
What
the
has happened to
60s.
you?
Are they rivals?
Yes.
Yes, they're
Wendy's
rivals.
and McDonald's are 1,000,000%
Yes.
rivals. They have the same type of
The
food.
question was simple. It was the question in my mind was simple. It almost sounded like you were talking about Wendy's used McDonald's for a buffet.
No. Different locations, different
Okay.
restaurants, different buffets. And
When it
Lexington,
came to
Nebraska,
rivalries, don't we agree that McDonald's main rival was Burger King?
it was.
I
Not
mean,
anymore. The Burger King has really dropped
Yeah,
off.
it has.
I
But
totally
but
agree
in
with
the
that.
day, it was like you
Yeah.
were kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
one or two
BK
people.
versus
It
McDonald's.
was like, who are you?
100%.
On McDonald's or on Burger King?
Yeah.
One of the other, one of the two.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. And I never really even cognizantly thought about it. I just go to McDonald's
Well, I did Burger King almost exclusively. Always Burger King.
because you like the charbroiled burger.
I like the charbroiled. It was incredible.
They legitimately
I know,
had a
and I don't
charbroiled
I
know.
know that they
And I will
listed
say
that,
this.
charbroiled.
The fight was between a Big Mac and the Whopper. The Whopper was, you had to have probably a booth by yourself and plenty of room to eat it because it was
Thank
a
you for saying-
mess.
Thank you for
It was
saying
a
that.
the,
I had
the
yeah,
Big Mac was still almost a drivable eating food. You could almost
like a burrito.
yeah, you could almost grab it and be okay. A Whopper, Jake, no chance.
Oh, I had
Well,
problems.
the
with
Whopper
Whopper.
still exists.
It was two, but I'm saying it was two hands and you needed space.
Oh, I had a problem with a Whopper at the Journal Star one time. I was rushing from a press conference, a Doc Sadler press conference, and I just whipped through the Burger King, got a Whopper. Two problems. I ate it way too fast. And I got stuck in my throat and had to pull over and do like almost like a mini Heimlich maneuver on
Heimlich
myself.
yourself.
And then I got it all over my shirt.
Right.
And I was on deadline. And I couldn't go back in the Journal Star. I had to go home and change. I had like ketchup, like what you're saying.
It was unbelievable. The
It's
amount,
just messy.
the spillage in from a Whopper is ridiculous.
The guys were like,
I've
where'd
never-
you go?
I've
Yeah.
never had a Whopper in my life. I could change that. Never had
Whoa!
one.
Whoa!
I've never had a Big Mac.
Today.
I've
Of
never
all
had
the
a
things-
Whopper.
all the things you
Either
said in
of
your
them.
life, this is the most astonishing.
Yeah, never had a
You've
Whopper
never
or a
had
Big
Skip
one.
Mac.
Wendy's today. Go over
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Belmont Burger King.
Yeah.
I like Wendy's though.
I know, but you
Just
haven't had a
get-
Whopper. This is for
Jake,
the show.
today, make a commitment on the air right now, Jake, to the breakers. You'll
This
get a
is the
Whopper
part of the
today.
tomorrow
Wait,
show.
Yeah,
can I modify the Whopper? I need to have it as is. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like mayo. I don't want that in my burger.
You can modify.
Do I have
Okay,
to
I'll
have
let
it
you,
as
I'll let
is?
you modify, but I like as is. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if you're one of those people, you order a Whopper and then, oh, FYI, I'd like to get no.
Okay. All right. No, here's the deal. I will go
Belmont.
today,
Yes.
and I will order a Whopper, no modifications,
Okay.
Go to Belmont.
and I will at least for the first couple bites, I will keep it as
Give it
is.
a
If I
shot.
don't like it, I will take some things off to finish it.
Okay. I'll that helps.
But I need to know if the tomato really does taste good on the Whopper because I don't like tomatoes.
He's gonna go in
I'll
Belmont.
tell you what, it's really good. It's really good.
Never had a Whopper.
I think it's good. I haven't had one probably for 12
I'm gonna
years.
have one this weekend.
Get that.
Yeah.
And by the way, get louder support. By the way, on the lasagna for lunch thing. Saying
Are
it's
you?
dinner.
Are you?
Yes. Someone's saying it's Isaac dinner only. Old dad agree with Jake. It's too much for lunch.
Okay.
What's a heavier
Gus,
meal
Gus says, I agree with Jake for once.
for
First
once?
time.
Okay. That's
He says, not a lunch food, lasagna. Thank you. Not
Wow,
crazy.
Okay. All right. I've had it for lunch.
Yeah, and I'm
How'd
okay
you feel
with
after
it.
that? Did you take a nap?
I mean, I don't
How
know.
was your stomach feeling after that? That's
I
what I'm
don't know.
asking.
I can imagine just right now that Sip thought that Wendy's was set up inside of a McDonald's.
Hold on.
For a buffet,
Oh, yeah,
a breakfast
that's
buffet.
bizarre.
Well,
No,
the
no,
way
they're
it was
direct
presented,
right-
the way
no.
you presented it,
I said no. There was a buffet. Lexington had a Wendy's buffet. They also had a test market for the McDonald's breakfast buffet. Does that sound like the same
it
restaurant, the
just
same
sounded like
spot?
you were mixing them.
That's maybe it's the way that
Okay,
the
now
person presented it.
just
then.
as far as this lasagna discussion goes, it was definitely a school lunch lasagna. It was one of my
And
favorite.
people were sleepy in the afternoon after
Yeah,
that.
kids got it on the tray.
It wasn't. It was not uncommon in Columbus to have lasagna for lunch at school.
I'll
In
tell
fact,
you
it was
what really
common.
bums me out that I don't have some of the original trays, like from elementary school.
Pastel,
And, they all were. Yeah, it was
pastel trays.
pastel trays, and they were how would they
Strong.
stack about 50 high.
Strong.
Oh, Jake, you could stand on one.
Yep.
They were incredible. The strength.
You could drop one off the Capitol building. It would
Nothing
not
would
break.
happen. Nothing would happen.
Onto the concrete.
Nothing.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking.
Not even
it
a
wouldn't
scratch.
It
break.
wouldn't break, and it was. Oh God, it was incredible. It was
It
absolutely
made things
incredible.
better.
It had
I
to
would
be
love-
fiberglass. Right?
I would love to have had those. I'd love right now every time we had
You
dinner.
drop it off the Capitol. Let's
I
do a
would-
test.
How much fun would it be to all of a sudden have just people over for dinner? Here we go. We're using the original trays from Pender. It would be awesome.
Columbus.
And when
Yeah,
you're done,
Columbus.
throw it off the roof and see if it breaks.
Here's 1976 plates.
There'd be,
These
I
are
bet
awesome.
they use similar ones in
Yes.
all schools.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Oh, they were perfect. You know exactly. It was almost like a large TV dinner. You had your entree, and there was 3 other things for something.
And I will tell you this, and I bet Pender was the same. Columbus lunches were really good.
Incredible.
Like, I
never
would look
once
forward-
considered going anywhere else. Never once brought my lunch in a million years.
No, I looked forward to it.
Yes.
Now there was occasionally where there'd be something you didn't. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yes,
But,
yeah.
it was
Still ate it.
yeah.
Still
So
got through it.
very rarely was that the case though, where you're like,
And sometime there might be. And then also, Jake, the trade was big. Hey, I'll trade you.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
oh, yeah.
the-
we did the trade.
I'm telling you,
existed
God, that was
still
what
after
was
your
going
time.
on? I mean,
Yeah.
the brokering that went
Oh,
on
yeah.
at the lunch at the
One
lunchroom
hundo.
was insane.
Yeah, you could get
You look at somebody else like, what are you thinking about that? What do
Seriously,
you
you
think?
give up that cinnamon roll?
You
You
want
sure?
to with that? You want to go apple crisp for your potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
dance. Let's do it.
No, trading was we had that. That was good. Better times.
Better
I was
time.
part of better
Yeah.
times than that one.
Yeah, you know some better
I did
times.
totally miss out on better times. A lot of them, yeah.
No, there's remnants
we
of
had.
better times.
Remnants. Yes.
Yes,
you
we-
see remnants
we
of
had-
better times.
We had remnants in the 90s at better times.
I don't know what it was
In
like.
school.
Also, Mrs. Palace ran the. We had to go through. You had the tickets. Remember that? We had the punch tickets. Do you guys have punch tickets? We had punch
I
tickets.
don't know.
And then the thing was that they've also like, you're out.
We did have punch
They
tickets.
did out, and then she would just punch extra on the ticket. So then Elsie would go, okay, I got to buy a new one. You buy a new one, then she'd be like going, and but that was the accounting system. The accounting system was,
Right.
and they kept them all.
I think you're
and
right.
and you weren't in charge of bringing them. They got them out. They had them each time. Okay, this is this. Okay, here's we go. Okay, boom, boom, boom. They're like, hey, Bill, just FYI, you're out. And I know, I got to talk to my parents or tell my dad or do
Kinda
something.
rough right now.
He's a little tight.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. I don't know if we had that.
That's how we did it. It was a punch system, and they were usually always pink. There were pink cards, and you punched them with the deal. And then, they were 20. And once you went over like that, because the thing was, the deal was, if you didn't eat that day, you didn't get a punch in. You weren't stuck for paying for it.
Okay.
God, better times.
I can't remember if we had that.
I don't read either for us.
Jake, so you are going to Belmont.
Yeah, I'll get a Whopper today. I'll report back on the air tomorrow. Hold me to this. I'm not forgetting this.
Large fry.
Large
Get
fry.
the fry, and I'll get a Dr. Pepper as
Okay.
well.
Dr. Pepper.
I think you'll find it to be pleasing.
All right. I look forward to it.
Okay.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag.
Joey!
You need seed, chemicals, fertilizer, or someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more at 738ag.com.
Joey should probably connect with Ron Preston because the tires on these sprayers are unbelievable. You ever how Joey drives these giant machinery is unreal. To have that kind of a skill set, he does it with just his wrist. Steers with just his wrist. Didn't
Do you
just,
have a-
just
I can see it. Right. I
look on
can
his
see
face?
that right
Oh, yeah,
now.
just-
Does he have a certain look on his face?
yeah, it's just kind of
Serious.
yeah. That's the look right there.
Not smiling. Very
Yeah, just
serious.
very serious.
pursed lips.
Yes. Pursed lips.
No, that look like
Pursed lips.
Is
Yes.
this boy pursed?
No,
Yeah.
you're fine.
He's very
Pursed?
serious.
Yeah, that's what he's
Well,
doing.
he's
I
not.
hope it's not that, but
Well, the one thing. Yeah.
that might cost him some business. Actually,
Why is your face doing
Why-
that? Stop that.
why are you pursing your
Stop
lips?
that.
I don't think you want to like somebody that's just hilarious like that. All of a sudden, seeing Joey out there driving, he's spraying your field, and he's like he's hilarious. He's never serious about what he's doing. Any idea?
don't
No,
want that.
I don't think you want that.
No,
I
he's
don't
a
think-
businessman.
You want a businessman in this time. I never want to go like to a financial advisor and walk out going, he is a hoot. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't keep a straight face. I don't want that.
Doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
You got a care in the world like that. Him, my cardiologist, he's a riot. You know, like that. I want guys that are serious. Yes.
Smart.
Joey.
Joey, 738egg.com. Husker related, no news yesterday because there was no availability after practice. Didn't hear any
I don't
nuggets
think
at
that
all.
was news.
We just know we're now, today we're officially 2 weeks away from kickoff in Kansas City. That's all we know. There's nothing, no news from
there was
yesterday.
wasn't there some single digit?
Was there, who else got announced
I
yesterday?
might be able to do this off my head. Barney, Bonner, Ja'Cory Barney, Janiron Bonner. That might be.
Who'd they talk to? They talked yesterday?
No.
Oh, never
They
mind.
just give them out on social media.
Gotcha.
Javin Wright will be number 0.
Got it. Good job,
Okay.
Jake.
Ja'Cory Barney, number 2. Janarian Bonner, as you said, number 4. And Vincent Shavers, number 9. Only number 1 remains unclaimed at this point.
Okay. Only number 1 remains unclaimed, so there's a bit of mystery there. 'Cause
Yes.
that could be Raiola,
Could be.
but I don't think Emmett Johnson is he? I thought maybe he was going to be 4, but that went to
Riley Van Poppel's number 5. Dane Key 6. Marquise Buford is 3.
Okay.
Malcolm Hartzog 7. Deshaun Singleton 8.
okay.
So 4 still available.
yeah. Oh,
I think it's
no.
Oh.
No, 4 went to Bonner.
Okay.
Yes.
Double check that.
Check that out.
Well, we are botching the
Bonner
hell.
is 4. Yes.
Okay,
Bonner's
Bonner's
4.
So I don't know. I think is there
Only number 1 is left. That's it. Number
Okay.
1 is the only available jersey that's not claimed.
so does that go to Raiola or does that go to Emmett Johnson?
I'm not sure how you do it. I would say this. I have just almost zero interest in someone's number. So
I don't have
But fans do,
Yeah, I
though.
know.
I know
fans
they
do.
do. I don't. I'm like Bill. I'm like Bill.
Doesn't
on
bother
this.
me at all.
I've voiced it to
Yeah.
Sean before. Like I don't
Yeah.
care, but there's a lot of things like that, Bill, that I caught myself at the Journal Star late in my career saying I don't care about it, and then I realized I'm paid to care about it.
Yep.
I mean, I
Your
have to care
paycheck
about it.
indicates you
Yeah,
should care.
maybe I
you
don't care
have
about
to,
the
you don't
single
have to
digits.
care about, but you have to report it.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
So that doesn't. And I'm never a fan of changing numbers. Once you've kind of established yourself, I'm not a fan of that. Now, the only thing that could potentially happen is maybe a patch, which means, say, like a Raiola could have like a 1 patch, which means he
It's
earned
true.
a single, but he wears 15. Because at LSU, the number 18 was an awarded number, and that was for just the ultimate tiger, I guess. Type. It was if you were an 18, that was probably the highest of awards you could get for how you were viewed, leadership. It was everything. So if an offensive lineman won 18,
Yeah,
they wore their normal number and they had a patch
patched it up.
18.
Okay, now the question I have is, would Raiola even want to change? Would he want to?
15 is kind of a brand for him.
Right.
To change the number is a big deal for these guys.
Yeah. Well, I am actually sort of interested in what Dylan does here. What's the play?
Yeah.
I don't,
On the jersey number.
15.
No,
Does he go to
and
1? Does
I'm
he go
okay-
to 1?
And I'm okay with fans carrying like it's just not
They
really my
care.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, they care. But trust me when I tell you that. So I had to catch myself one year. Like, there's so
what
much
year
I
was
don't
it?
care
Remember
about.
what year it was?
Yeah, I'm going to say
Hey.
2019, 18.
2018.
Well, this is recent here.
Recent. Okay, started
Oh, you
carrying.
get older.
So Steve started carrying.
No,
in
you
18,
no. I started
right before COVID.
No, I started catching myself going, I don't care about that. And then I was like, wait a second, I have to do this. I have to write it. It doesn't matter whether I care or not.
You didn't care about any of the car salesmen at all. It's like that, right? that was going on.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Before we get to break, we got a special guest here in the studio, and that's DP.
DP, you're early.
You're early.
He is early.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hang on.
All right, go ahead, DP.
There we go. The things that happen before the boss wakes up. Get things together. And I'm kind of ship you're running here, Sorensen. Yeah, TV's not on. TV's
Sorry.
Coach Busch, I expect better from you. You're the standard keeper here.
He
sir.
might keep that off for.
You're the
because of
standard
us.
keeper, sir.
If I'm in charge, DP, that's a bad deal.
We'll
keep you and Jake in charge.
We keep pushing leadership all over the place.
DP is here.
Simple deserves better. The listeners deserve better. Becky and I wanted to stop by and just publicly say thank you to this team of ours.
Good team.
This group of ours. The Las Vegas Raiders of radio in the state of Nebraska. this massive crazy bunch of misfits and throwaways and cast-offs.
That's true, 100%.
Forgotten
Yes.
souls,
Yes.
but
Forgotten souls.
you know,
kind of nailed it.
in the space. And while Jake will confirm that I am not a hero of being second at anything.
No, you're not.
The fact that the state and other people have acknowledged the station's growth and place in the game. And while this show did not get its honors, and I say it publicly, that I am proud of the best show within 500 miles. And I challenge anybody, and I stand 10 toes down on taking the charge and the mission that 2026, there'll be another plaque that comes into this building because you guys earn it every single day. But okay, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But what the station was honored with last night, and I don't know if Jake talked about it.
I did bring it up. Yeah, I showed the people the award.
But to see the award, I had to fight myself because a part of me wanted to not acknowledge it as it's not the trophy.
Maybe.
I jokingly said I kind of felt like, Miami was in the building. They weren't better than us. They just got the award.
Yeah.
But there are ways to get it.
But there's just three.
There's just
three finalists. We
were three.
140, is that right, Jake?
106, right?
Yeah.
106.
Still a lot of
Pretty
stations.
good.
Plus 2 out of 106. But I told Jake the mantra for the next 365 is 106. 1 of 106 is the standard. I'm proud of y'all. I've said it on air.
Thank you.
In other shows, and I'll say it now.
Thank you, DP.
I love this group. I'll put my gang up against anybody's in radio, in Nebraska or otherwise. I like this group. I like coming to work. I hope you guys enjoy it, and be proud of yourselves. Today's the day to be proud and go, you know what? People outside the business, we know how hard we work at this and how many things have to go into it happening. But when the rest of the state and then people from Minnesota get into a room and decide that, you know what the ticket is doing is a good thing for the state of Nebraska. It's a standard bearer for how radio is going to be done. And we're not done setting the standard because, quite frankly, I want the big trophy.
Absolutely.
That'd be nice.
That'd
be nice.
Just for us to be proud, and to the listeners who support it and show up. Thank you. Becky and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you
to the Nebraska Broadcast Association, Jim Tim, that crew, the folks from Minnesota that heard what we did and voted, and then a challenge to the rest of the state. And Lincoln specifically, we are Lincoln sports. But we want to be the best in the state, and this crew is the standard for what the best in the state really is. So kudos to you. Kudos to us. Raise a glass. Now I'm going to go watch some people fight.
Thank you.
You gotta go watch people fight.
He's going to Chicago.
UFC.
Oh, that is awesome.
UFC with
Also, now if we got to
I'm
give,
gonna go watch some people fight.
we got to throw it back to DP a little bit because also the building we're in compared to where I started at and went into and where we're at now.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like a 10% upgrade. It's a 99% upgrade.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah. And so we're on O Street. We have
You got to watch traffic. We love that.
And you can meet people. Not right now. Whenever I have meetings, I just say, well, just meet me down here at the station because we have coffee right afterwards at 9:15. That wasn't the case.
Yeah,
where we were at before.
How many people have a studio like this?
No one.
It is that. I will hold up this plaque for certainly the best boss in Nebraska radio, and I am not talking about me.
I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, sir. That tiny glass-eyed wearing woman in there is a champ, and I as much wanted it as an acknowledgement of her.
Okay.
In that space.
Okay.
The work that she puts, the work she puts in, the energy, the dealing with me every day is its own trophy. On the other side, right?
She fields a lot of questions.
What in acting, right? In motion pictures, you get the Razzie. Yeah. She got the, she get the Razzie. But to Becky, to the entire crew, anybody that comes in here and turns on a microphone, sits behind it, shares stories. We share stories, and they're better when they're love stories. That's just the way it works. We come and share why we love what we love. But this plaque means a lot because it means that somebody else sees what we do. We know what we do, but to have them see it, and it's kind of a payoff. So thank you to Becky, Jake, all you guys, the roster from one end of 168 hours a week to the other. And then every listener who participates, every sponsor, every fan. Thank you all very much. I'm going to go take a picture with it because I didn't get one last night. I didn't get a picture with this last night. I was kind of in my.
Where are you going to hang it at, DP? We have that.
I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I do want the standard being around, and it's that reminder, that you put the score of the Miami game up on the scoreboard every day at practice for the next year.
Yeah,
just so you have the reminder of how good we are and how good we can be.
Yeah. We can start saying that now more. The standard's the standard.
The standard is well. Hey, this is the standard,
right?
This is, you guys are the standard,
right?
And everybody else in this building has to know it. Everybody else in the state has to know it. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourselves, what you built. I mean that. It is. I've been in this game a long time. Not everybody gets this sort of pat on the back. We need to accept it. I had to put my grown man pants on and not be upset over number 2. But we're finalists. It's just time to be champions, and I'm sticking to that.
Thank you.
We'll get it done. That's the model for the year, DP. Thank you.
Hey, DP, that's nice.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you guys. Now,
what a great trip you got going.
Thank you guys.
I'd see you.
And when we come back, a big day also for Kansas Athletics. We'll tell you why next. An early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, I'm Casey Oddie, and I'm the Retail Banking Manager at your local Midwest Bank branch on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Banking may be my job, but supporting the community is what I care most about. Whether I'm showing up at local events, partnering with schools, or helping people reach financial milestones, I am proud to be a part of what makes Lincoln strong. Let's build something together. Stop by and say hi. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Load up on meat and more this spring at The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese, with great selections of T-bones, tomahawks, ribeyes, filet mignon, brisket, sirloin, and so much more. The Mercado has locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, where you can have $2 draft beer every Thursday night from 4 to 8 p.m. and half-price espresso drinks on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways, tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
Play ball! Pitch the perfect idea for a family outing or date night with tickets to the next Salt Dogs game. Nothing says summer fun like an action-packed evening at Haymarket Park. Come root for the home team with a hot dog and a cold drink. Plus, visit saltdogs.com to learn about special events and promotions, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the thrill and excitement of a Salt Dogs win. Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you are hungry for lunch or dinner today, make the drive to Ashland to Ruhlman Steakhouse just off Highway 6, just about 25 minutes, half hour from Lincoln. Nice, pleasant drive down Highway 6. They've got a variety of steak options, filet mignon, New York strip, sirloin,
Ruhlman,
Chilean sea bass, walleye, the wonderful cookie skillet. You won't regret a trip to Ruhlman Steakhouse on Highway 6 in Ashland.
I had a couple of adventures yesterday, and one of them led me to Ashland. So I stopped and saw Phil. I was
didn't.
at Ruhlman's yesterday.
You just went in there?
Yeah. Well, if I go, Phil, it was about around. They hadn't opened quite yet, and I get a hold of Phil. He goes, "I'm on my way." He goes, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." He goes, "I had to run to Lincoln quick," so I waited for Phil because we wanted to look if Randy were to lift him up and carry him around the parking lot.
Yeah,
we wanted to make sure it was safe. So me and Phil walked the parking lot on where you think if Randy hoisted him up over his head.
Good idea.
To see if it was in a good spot. So we did that. So then we go in. Of course, Phil's got jazz night, and he had a performer last night. They had the room all set up. Oh, by the way, they had a board meeting going on with 16 people. They'd set up their table in the meat market. They had a special section in there with a personal two personal, a waiter and a waitress, just to serve just those 16 people that Phil had going. And then when I leave, it's like 4 something. Guess what? People are rolling in. People are
What a
rolling
life
in.
Phil
What a
leads.
life Phil leaves. So I was there.
Not leaves.
Leaves.
He's right now.
And I knew that leaves was not the right. It just didn't come out right. But anyway, yes.
Wow, that's nice of you to stop.
It was just great to see Phil.
Things like that are nice. I don't do stuff like
You guys waited to survey
like my
the
thought
parking
is
lot.
Phil doesn't want to see me. He's got
What are you talking about?
It was great. We talked about some stuff.
People are different.
But then we went in the office and talked. We talked a couple of things, and then all of a sudden I got to roll. And Phil's like, I have things to do. Like Phil had things to do. He had people coming in. He runs the whole staff.
God, he's got work.
He's there 7 days a week. His brother was there, so I talked to him. That's that.
Is he working 7 days a week?
He's there all the time.
He's there every day.
I need to talk to Phil.
Yes, Phil's there every day. Anyway, thank you. It'll be very safe if he gets hoisted up and carried around.
And don't forget to text or call Phil personally. His cell phone number at Ruhlman's for Phil Ruhlman is 402-403-8640.
What's that for?
That's to sign up for the event August 27th. Be there. Be there and join
And I
us.
talked to Phil about this. I said, Phil, we're going to take a deep dive on what it's like, what's going on, how I think the game will play out by how a coach would look at it, how a coach would coach it. What's their day like? What's going on today? What's going to happen on the
take us between the ropes?
Between the ropes a little bit like that. Of again, I want someone to say that I have an exact Nebraska schedule, but I can probably nail it about 90% of kind of here's kind of what's going on if you're a college football travel team to Arrowhead and what's going on.
We'll be talking football.
Yes. Call or text Phil at 402-403-8640. Personal cell phone right there. We are way late, so we all want to hit this quickly, and we'll get it later in the show. But yesterday was a big day for Kansas athletics. David Booth, alumnus of KU, donated $300+ million to the university, which is believed to be the biggest gift in recorded history for college athletics as of yesterday. $300 million is for both athletics and campus development, including $75 million to the next phase of the Gateway District and renovations to the football stadium. Big day for KU in Lawrence yesterday.
Big day.
$300+ million.
In total, he's at 350.
Jeez.
And Kansas, wow. Because when this gateway area that they're building around their stadium, that's going to be bars, restaurants, retail. I mean, it's going to be something. And have you seen their stadium?
I've not seen the remodel.
I mean, just the remodel. It's pretty good looking. Obviously, it's not a cathedral like a Memorial Stadium is here in Tom Osborne Field. It's not like, but it's something.
Oh, it's something. It's something. I wonder how much. I don't know if Lance. I haven't talked to Lance about this at all. I wonder if this is somewhat Kansas's way of saying, yeah, Texas Tech's got their thing going. Well, we got something.
We got David Booth.
We got they got Cody Campbell. We got David Booth.
And the small research that I did, and I believe this is correct, is that like whatever it is, 200 and they talked about the 200 something million is basically going to be set aside for lifelong future revenue. But basically what it's going to do, Jake, it's going to cover the 20.5 million that's going to rev share.
Right.
So it goes right. So Kansas, that's a pretty big hit. Not hit, but a pretty big gain. Now, when you know that I have we just lost 20.5 million. Now we have that's been replaced by a booster that went out and handled it themselves.
Oh, wow. It's a monster development because now they don't have to worry about that line item, that annual 20.5 million, which is going up in increments as the years go on. Not everybody's going to have that.
And then there'll
be schools in the Big 12 that don't have it.
Oh no, there's a lot. There's right now. There's people sitting around going like, "We need a booth. We need a booth. We need this." And like you said, wow, it's a wow. They
need a booth. Yeah, I was thinking you needed a booth, like a booth. No,
his name
is David Booth.
He needs a David Booth.
You need a David Booth. Not everybody has a David.
No,
Booth.
they don't have one. And for somebody to say, okay, this. Remember when they gave away their money to make a financial gain? That could have been theirs. That could have been us making $20 million a year.
Do you understand how big that is for Lance?
He
doesn't have to worry about purchasing players.
Well, think about Bill Self at that commentary.
Self,
we don't have enough money for all these guys.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, more for Lance though, because more money goes.
Nebraska fans are patiently waiting for Warren Buffett to donate. Patiently.
Don't think that's happening.
I don't either. But they're patiently they'll wait for a long time. They'll wait and they'll wait.
What it did
and
was
they'll wait.
It made him a major player in the Big 12 immediately.
Right.
So
it's gigantic.
When you're at Kansas, Texas Tech, wherever you're worried about, just worry about the conference, because the conference can get you into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So I always got to be the best team in the Big 12. Well, you know what that did? That just sent shockwaves across Baylor,
right?
Kansas State. How about Kansas State?
Because it's about players.
Yeah. And so all of a sudden it's like, hang on now. Just remember, here's the best way to look at this. It's so simple. There's only one reason Oregon is Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon was one of the worst programs. They're no population, in-state players, almost, nothing.
The separator is?
Yeah, that Phil Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden they had a billionaire, multiple billionaire, to take care. And all of a sudden Oregon became what? A major player.
They're
Texas Tech could do the same thing.
You wonder.
Just sit there and say it won't happen.
Oh, no.
No, you don't know that, because I'm telling you.
I'm not saying it's not happening.
When me and Steve were young, Oregon was a joke. It was a joke.
They had ducks on their helmet.
They were laughed at.
They had a fighting duck on their helmet.
They were laughed at. Now they're not. No, they're not.
They're a powerhouse.
They won the Big Ten their first year in the league. They won the Big Ten.
And yeah. And
first year.
A lot of the reason they'll stay strong is because they can go get guys. Isaiah World, you can pay him
a lot of money, which they did.
That's
what it's huge for Lance.
And then, like I said, the shockwaves across that. Just imagine right now, if you're K-State,
100%.
If you're K-State, you're going like, hang on a second here now.
Right. We got to get to 20.5. They're there. Yeah. They'll be there.
Yeah, they're there. It's a lifetime.
Right.
And then also when you go, you can hit up other boosters now to be like, okay, now you guys, because now the other person been going, I don't have $300 million to give you, but if I do this and we stack this on top
20.
of this, we can all of a sudden, this can be a lot.
Can we work with 20? Yeah, we can work with 20 mil.
Yeah.
Thank you. Big day for Kansas. When we come back, Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is next, an early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go big red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways, tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
MMA fighting is back this Saturday with summer season VFL 4 at the Complex. Lincoln's best amateur MMA fighters will display their best performances, with Misael Monares fighting Colin Fisher for the welterweight title to wrap up the night. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream the event as well. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with the first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, August 16th, all at the Complex at 1555 Yolanda Avenue.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has zero hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's 5 o'clock. Song of the Day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere by Alan Jackson. Jimmy Buffett, 464-5685. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating and Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers Song of the Day.
That's Alan Jackson and Jimmy?
And Jimmy, yeah. Jimmy gets in there later on the song.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Every man's song there.
Yep.
It's just impossible not to like it.
Agreed.
I mean, you can work to dislike it. Good luck.
Good luck. It's just a pleasant sound.
You drive to Wesco
Happy.
and not want to go to Wesco, but this song's playing. You're happy to be there to Wesco.
That's right.
And you were.
David saw me. I was behind him. I wasn't in his place of business. Hey, that's beautiful. Wow, Rick. Is that La Di Da? Is that what that is?
I think it's just wrapped up summer. Last summer song before we get into
Lottie Da.
IT. I think
Jimmy Buffett. Am I saying that right? Buffett.
Buffett. It's not Jimmy Buffet.
Not Jimmy Buffet.
Come on,
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffet.
There's probably other ways to pronounce it. I
don't think there is.
No, it's Buffett.
9.265. Great song. I mean, it's just great.
Wow, really?
It's an anthem of sorts.
It is an anthem.
You have those days.
If certain anthem songs.
I gotta get hammered.
Alan
5 o'clock somewhere.
Alan
It's new.
Jackson. I'm not really an Alan Jackson guy.
Whoa.
Well, that's the shocks me.
I agree. That is a shocker.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't hate.
Do you know who we're talking about?
Alan Jackson. Yes, I don't hate at all. I'm not really enthralled with. I never like that. Alexa, play Alan Jackson.
Way down yonder by the
Chattahoochee.
Yeah. So I don't mind it, but it's not really my deal. But then the song I think is really good, and then you add in Buffett.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Do you think Jimmy Buffett ever met Warren Buffett?
I'm going to say yes.
I bet they have.
My guess is yes.
I'm going to say
yes.
I'd say they probably met. That'd have been a cool meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? One of the richest people in the world, most successful businessman, and then Jimmy Buffett.
Be very disappointing if they haven't.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes. Very hard that. I'm going to go with a 8001. 8001.
I'll go 9.6.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Rudy's going to
9.6.
Well, hold on. Jake
Yeah,
gave
9.6
Whoa, that's
for me.
high. I think we're going to like it over. I think it's going to be an 8.4 for Rudy.
8.1.
8.1.
Because wish summer was longer, says Rudy.
Yes. Thank you.
You wish
Rudy.
summer was longer, Rudy. That's a state of mind.
Yes, I'm glad it's about over, Rudy.
You can.
Yeah, Bill's happy.
So glad this is ending.
Rudy wishes it longer. Bill's like, good. Fall is here. Let's
Short
do
days, short days, dark, sleet,
football,
sleet.
Cold.
Sleet.
Bill likes the cold.
Bill,
for some
not
reason.
sleet.
Well, we're joined now by Rick Heyman. Rick, high scores today for you on your song of the day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, excellent. Can you hear me okay?
Got you, Rick.
We got you. Are you in Lottie Da?
I'm actually out in my garage in my truck because I've got a house full of crumb crunchers here and I don't want to wake everybody up. All my grandkids are here.
Crumb crunchers. Never heard that term before.
So you went out in the garage in your truck.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you put your headphones on and then the truck overrides it and, your Bluetooth in your car and all that. And so you can't ever figure out how to get your Bluetooth back on the other stuff. So anyway, great scores, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so happy DP came in this morning. I was going to say the same thing. Congratulations, you guys. There's no bigger fan of the station than me. I tell everybody about it all the time, and I just love you guys. I love the show, and you should have been number one. And Rebecca is the best, as DP said, and of course he is the mastermind as well. So you guys have done an incredible job. Remembering back when we got started down in that dumpy basement and, that pothole parking lot at, pitch dark and all that. And we did it. And, I consider myself to be part of the team a little bit.
You are.
Been here like 9 years. So appreciate everything you guys have done and huge congratulations. And you guys have done an incredible job. So,
thank you, Rick.
Okay.
Thank you.
The end of an era right here. Summer songs for 2025, which is sad. As Rudy said, I wish summer was longer. But what a great song. And I'm stunned, Coach, that you don't like Alan Jackson. That stuns me.
Startling.
It's not a huge fan of it, but I gave the song a good rating, though.
You did.
Yeah, I know you did. Thank you for that. Alan Jackson, I'm late to the country parade. But to me, Alan Jackson, I've always liked him, but the guy's just got 20 million hits and he is a true superstar. By the way, to answer your question, pardon me.
You're welcome.
Allergies. The storms are coming through. Jimmy Buffett and Warren Buffett were friends. They knew each other. They got together frequently, and I would say part of the reason why Jimmy Buffett's brand, Margaritaville, was so successful, which it still is and growing, was partly because of Warren Buffett. So
his cash influx or presence, or how did he help it?
Just business.
Okay.
Smarts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy Buffett ended up being a multi-billionaire off of a stupid song that he wrote on a napkin in 5 minutes on an airplane. So figure that out. Okay. This song was written by Moose Brown and Don Rollins, who, Vegas is a little different. You don't get original singer-songwriters typically in Vegas. There's a group of songwriters that write most of the songs, and sometimes one breaks through. These guys had never had a breakthrough. They offered this is the best. They did a demo. They offered it to Kenny Chesney, who turned it down.
He would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
In fact, I used to think this was Kenny Chesney's song way back when, but he then offered it to Alan Jackson, who said he was looking for a song he could record as a duet with Jimmy Buffett. And Jimmy Buffett doesn't really come on until the very end.
Nope.
So if you watch the video, you can see that. And most of the video is recorded on Alan Jackson's boat. And I say boat lightly. This guy is a billionaire, and his boat is like a 65-foot tuna tower fishing rig based out of Jupiter, Florida, which we're going to have as a question here in a minute. But his band is standing up on the bow while they're going out on the ocean, and they're like barely hanging on there. There's no rails or anything. They're standing up there playing their instruments, and they're like, whoa, hope we don't fall off. It's great. So anyway, this song debuted at number 31 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Country charts for the week of June 21st, 2003. That's how old. This song is 22 years old. It held the number one position for 7 consecutive weeks, falling to number 2 September 27th. And then it came back again 2 weeks later as number 1. So it is the with its 8-week run at number 1, the song tied record with Lone Star's Amazed for having the longest run at number 1 on Hot Country songs since Nielsen Broadcast Dating System was initiated in 1990. 19 years later, this record would be surpassed by Morgan Wallen's You Proof, which spent 10 non-consecutive weeks at number 1.
Okay.
So, and it also was like number 17 in the pop charts at the time.
Okay.
So it was a big time crossover song. So great song. End of the summer songs. We're going to go into high tea next week. We've got some killer songs. I know Genghis is going to be thrilled about that.
Genghis?
Genghis.
Yeah.
Genghis?
Genghis. Yeah, Genghis.
Sounds like a disease.
Gingivitis over here.
I think I've had
That's John Kerry's John Kerry.
Anything like jaundice.
Secretary of State
Get
called
some
him
penicillin
Genghis
over
Khan.
here.
Oh, God.
For Genghis corn.
Hey,
I don't even want to know how you get it. The only reason to get rid of the
By the
Genghis
way-
corn is Joey.
Genghis,
Joey will spray for that.
By the way, I'm going to be out at Philman's, and we've got a whole bunch of Sartor Heyman hats and visors. These are a $25 value. So if you're concerned about the price of the meal and coming to the event, we're going to be handing them out. I don't have a ton, but I got enough, and they're worth $25. So you get a free hat if you come. And hopefully we'll have some more for the event at Husker Online at Fallbrook, because I'm coming to that too. Okay. So, Stump Sippers in the coat.
Here we go.
If it is 5 o'clock in Paris, what time is it in Lincoln?
It's tough. What?
8, 9, or 10 a.m.?
For you, Sip.
I got a 1 in 3 shot.
You do.
9.
You get a CZ, it's 10.
Okay.
That's crazy.
7-hour difference. Not 8.
That's nuts.
Why Paris? What am I missing here? Why Paris?
I was just asking.
I don't know, because I just picked the City.
Okay. Don't disparage Rick's trivia question.
Song question make a lot of sense, Rick, but we're going to.
Well,
no, it's referring to 5 o'clock somewhere.
I would have had to text LaRue, try to get a feel for this.
That's true.
The point, don't you know Luigi over there or something? I guess that would be Italy. No, just kidding. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's the whole point.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
That's the point of the song. Okay.
Question 2.
Alan Jackson has his boat in the video we talked about. This is probably, I know something about some of these boats, and I'm guessing it's $5 to $7 million boat. Is it called, the name of the boat, which he still owns, is it called Little Bitty, Hullbilly, or Chattahoochee Choo Choo?
Little Bitty.
You get a CZ, it's called Hullbilly.
Hull.
Yes, correct.
Okay, 0 for 2.
Last question for everybody. Is Alan Jackson in the Grand Ole Opry, which is
100?
Yes, he has his own wing.
Resounding yes.
3 diamonds.
Brilliant. We got one right today. We did something right here.
1991.
He's been there for a long time.
Help us get rid of our
91.
What do we have?
Gengis.
Gengivitis. Yeah, Gengivitis.
Genghis.
I don't want to talk about it.
Not personal, Rick. I've got an ointment.
I'm working on it. Come on, Rick. Don't bring that up on the air.
And a balm I have to put on.
I got the Gengis.
Imagine a note to school for your kid. He's got Gengis.
I've never heard of I've never heard of Gengis before.
It's a little too much. Hey, Tommy, that's okay. You just stay home, buddy.
Rick,
what are you feeding that kid? Gengis corn?
Yeah. Rick, what's happening right now at Starter Heyman Jewelers?
Hey, Starter Heyman, we're not just your diamond headquarters. We're not just the best. We are your Husker jewelry headquarters. You've got to come in. You got to check out our website right now. We've got all of our Husker jewelry on there. It is 10% off when you say you're a breaker. If you're ordering online, simply put in ticket with a capital T. We have pre-tariff pricing on all of our diamonds. Are you guys still here?
Yeah, we're here.
We're 100% here.
Rick. We got you.
Okay, now you got to understand something. Most diamond jewelry comes from India these days.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize that.
I didn't.
Okay, and India just got slapped with a 50% tariff. So your chain stores are getting stuff from India. They don't have a lot of inventory, so they order as needed. We have it all. We've already got the inventory. It's pre-tariff pricing. You won't spend more. Come to Starter Heyman Jewelers. We are specialists in natural diamonds, not lab-grown diamonds. So we're going to get you the very, very best. 120 years of excellence, 4 generations, when only the best will do. Starter Heyman Jewelers, online at starterheyman.com in Lincoln and Grand Island. And we'll see you soon live and next week on the radio program.
Rick, are you still there?
I am.
There's been a lot of people texting me, Rick. Will you be giving some diamond earrings to auction off at Ruhlman's? Not to auction, but to raffle off. To raffle off a raffle. Let's get a raffle.
That's a possibility.
That'd be huge. People have been texting.
That's a good idea.
All right.
All right, Rick.
The Gengis.
We'll see you next week, Rick. Thanks for the song today.
Bye-bye.
That's Heyman's song of the day. Once again, It's 5 o'clock somewhere by Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett. Hour 2 is next. An early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge. with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Big news, Nebraska. Love Omaha is now Love Nebraska. This is more than just a new name. It's a tribute to what Nebraska represents in the world of volleyball. It's still the same team with the same mission, led by players you know and love. Now backed by a new ownership group led by Jordan Larson. As Love Nebraska, they're entering an exciting new chapter, pushing for a championship title in 2026 and building new opportunities for the next generation of players across the state. They want you with them. Let's show the world how Nebraska plays volleyball. Join the movement at lovneb.com and sign up to become a Love Nebraska Insider today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th in Pioneers. And we know Shin Daddy's off this week. Is the recovery still going well for him since dehydration
it's
on Sunday?
going well, and he is beside himself today.
What do you mean?
Well, with like I said, with DP stopping in, which was awesome, and the fact that the ticket, the entire station won that award, but Shin Daddy
I'm listening.
feels he's 0.5% of the show also, and so he was
the show.
Yeah. So he was just really excited about the success of what the ticket has done. So he was very pumped about that.
Thank you for all you do, Shindy.
And so he does a lot to help like that. But just he was pumped about that for the success of the show and how they got voted on and all those different things. Which to me and Steve, we didn't know all this stuff.
We don't know anything.
We didn't know anything about that, how this was. Jake told us about this. Then obviously it's great to have DP and Rebecca stop in.
That's right.
But yeah, so he's just very excited about the
Shin Daddy is
success
part of the show.
And so he doesn't trust me, he's not trying to pat himself on the back type of thing.
I thought maybe he'd be there with Jake yesterday.
It'd be awesome. Who's Sorensen? Who you with? That's Shin Daddy.
That's Shin
What do you mean, who am I with? It's
he
Shin Daddy.
just had
What kind
two
of
pieces of
question is that?
lasagna.
It's Shin Daddy.
He had 2 pieces of lasagna
You
and
know
a brownie.
this guy?
Jake
So,
got a lot
thank
of
you.
support on that lasagna.
Yeah, he did. He did. Got a lot of
Lasagna is
support.
not a lunch food. It puts you to sleep. You got a big, just a pile of lasagna in your stomach,
It's a
just
pile.
sitting there.
All right, what do we got, Jake?
Today he's going to Burger King.
I am. I'm getting a Whopper today.
Yeah.
In Belmont.
I'll report back.
Hope he doesn't get sick. Hope he doesn't get the Genghis.
I'm trying to think of the Burger King in Belmont. Where would that?
Oh, Jake, it's right. Come on. It's right over by Kentucky Fried Chicken in Belmont.
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
I can't.
Well, I think of that as Cornerstone Highway. That's
It's
what
like
I think.
it's not saying, where's the capital?
Yeah.
I know where it's at.
Okay.
I have been to that BK before. I'll go again and get a Whopper today for you guys.
Thank you.
And report back tomorrow.
Thank you.
Egg
This
Roll
is-
Kings over there.
Yeah, I know.
Runza,
Runs. Yeah, I got it.
Taco Inn,
Mulberry Barbecue.
Mulberry Barbecue. It's a great little spot.
I'm
over
not
there.
going deep on this, but thanks to Midwest Bank for sponsoring Hour 2. I just want to comment on this real quick. I saw this
What?
from a variety of different reporters yesterday. So the Dolphins and the Lions are having a preseason game this week. They had their first joint practice yesterday.
Yep.
Per multiple sources on both sides, on the Lions side and the Dolphins side. This is a general report that says, this is from one guy is named Nick Baumgartner. He's a Lions reporter.
I know who
but,
that is. Yeah.
Okay. It says the Lions just out everything the Dolphins for 2 hours out here. As lopsided of a joint NFL practice I've seen in my entire life. That's from several reporters. It's not one. Dolphins reporters said that, and Lions reporters said they've never seen a practice as lopsided as yesterday. That's why I said 5-12 is happening this year for the
Might
Dolphins.
be worse than 5-12 going off of that.
I've never seen that kind of comment about a practice from anybody.
The one thing that I don't know him personally, but I have a lot of friends on Dan Campbell's staff at the Lions. Friends that I talk to often. Talked to him in the last 2 weeks, and it's just like we practice. I mean, it was like we practice. And do you think they take on the personality of their head coach?
Yes.
I mean, they
You
take
think the
on
Dolphins do?
Yeah, they sure do also.
But so when you said that doesn't surprise me. It surprised me in some sense at this level, I guess. But because I just know that the Lions and from my friends on staff, like we practice. Just so you know. Also, what's bizarre about this? I want you to think about this. This is the NFL, right?
It is.
And so we're in about practice 12 to 14. We're deep into practice for camp. It's been going for a long time. The reporters have full access to the entire practice.
They do.
Can you imagine that?
They watch
and
the
also,
whole thing.
also there's fans there. There's fans. So I mean, things don't go private until almost after the last game, preseason game. Everything else is on view. So everything.
Open.
Can you imagine?
Fans can watch.
Oh, no, I can imagine because it was like that here. Like you were part of it. Bill Callahan opened up all of spring, and Riley had all of. Oh, there was not all of camp, but we could go to entire practices of camp. Yeah, it was great. No, we don't. No, I can't. That's been over for some time.
For you, that would be awesome. I would think because because not so much.
You know everything at that point,
and also
personnel wise,
doesn't it give you things to write about for like a week?
Yes,
you can go back 3 days ago and say, okay, we didn't really talk about the long snappers, but I did watch him.
Right,
and then also if you have that much time, you get to go and say, what'd you focus on? I just focused on the backup running backs.
Right,
that's it. I just focused on number. Who would be 3 and 4 running back?
You knew the personnel so much better than now. Yeah, you knew the personnel.
I can't imagine going to practice and try to get 30 minutes. But just think about that. They go. These reporters were there for the entire joint.
They
practice.
know the team. Yeah. They know the team,
and I
know it well.
And I guarantee it. That's what it is. Just a great job by Campbell. It's like, what are we doing today? We're practicing against the Dolphins. You know what he said? Let's practice.
I wonder. Are the Dolphins? Just things I hear, osmosis, sounds like they're in a state of disarray to me.
They're confused as a team because I think people think almost privately they're in a rebuild again, but they're trying to compete on the field. Which you have to compete every year. So you can't just give up every game. But they re-signed. Tua's on a big contract. Tyreek the rumors is, are they going to trade Tyreek? Who knows? He's still on the roster right now. It's a little late to be trading Tyreek Hill here in mid-August.
Tyreek Hill doesn't strike me as the type of guy that's going to pull you out of a rut.
I would agree with that.
He's going to say, I'll make sure this is okay. He doesn't seem like that type of guy.
Position-wise, maybe a little harder.
For sure.
If you're that's a defensive end, defensive lineman, those guys have a little QB, a little different, I would imagine. But I know this for the most part, and I've never been part of the joint practicing, so we've got a lot of people on the ticket that have done that. But just to be part of it, most people are like, I'm gonna compete.
Oh yeah.
If I'm coming out, hey, we're going against another team, and we're doing pass rush one-on-ones. It's important. If we're doing one-on-ones or whatever we're doing like that, it's like we're not going to do stupid stuff. We're not going to take someone's head off. We're not going to practice like a pro. We're going to be pros. But guess what? When it's your rep or it's your turn to go,
let's go.
It's on.
Let's go.
And there's people watching and they're reporting.
Yep.
I mean, so I came out that day. I'm like, oh wow, that'd be the hardest part about a joint practice. Imagine Nebraska, Colorado, just joint practice. It would be hard. It'd be hard because it would be
to rein them in.
It'd be such a war. It would be if you spend the whole day probably doing this. Just
reining them in.
Please just be a pro here.
Right.
Well, like I said, sometimes you come out, okay, we're just going to kind of get a few reps here, right? And all of a sudden the other side's like, hey, we're going. So all I can say to that is, Dan Campbell, thank you.
Well, let's keep it there for 1 second, because Dan Campbell, again, people laughed when he got hired by the Lions. Oh, here's the rah guys bite kneecaps off. It's not going to work.
They did laugh.
It's worked.
He
was the 1 seed last year. They got upset by the Commanders in the second round, but they made the title game the previous year, lost the Niners, and so they've had 2 great seasons in a row. And he's changed the culture of a place that had sucked forever. I mean, the Lions had sucked forever.
He changed it.
They had a couple. They had a good year with Jim Caldwell in the past, but they've been bad. They've been the joke in the NFL. I mean, you have friends you said on the coaching staff. But what can you change versus what they were doing before, in terms of practice?
They never really delved too much. In the past, here's what it was like. But you do take on the personality of your head coach. There's just no doubt about it. And it's the same thing when I worked for Urban Meyers and I worked for Ed Ogeron's and these people like that. It was 4th and 1 every day. It was awesome. And it was awesome. It was awesome to work for somebody that's just like, hey, every day, let's go.
Accountability.
Coach Tom Osborne was a 4th and 1 guy. Did it a different way, but every day was going to be we're getting our work done.
Osborne had a charisma and presence.
Yeah, he had a
Amazing.
presence, and it was just different on how he did it.
It was
different on like that. Tom and Barry, who I worked for, Coach Alvarez, also. I said very different on the field, not different in what their goals were, or what are the standard. Talk about the standard being the standard. Wow, those guys, and they just did it a little bit different. And so, like, you watch Dan Campbell, say rah guy. He's not a rah guy on the sidelines. He's not waving it. He's not really. Not really. I mean, but he's really. Just like, because like, we're putting the work in, and here's how we're doing it. Now he's like I said, obviously extremely. He's a dude.
God,
sure.
But he is a good example of coaching matters a lot.
Yes,
a lot, because like what Jake said, he flipped around a moribund franchise.
I mean, you got to realize. So the first year there, they were 1-7 starting off, and then they got to 9-8. Like, they flipped around in the middle of the season.
It matters. But you know how precious it is. It's hard to find that guy.
Oh,
it's really hard
to find.
Schools, NFL teams cycle through coaches and some never find it.
Just remember,
you can't pay him enough. By the way,
in Texas, in the history of the Big 12, Texas was 7th in winning percentage in the Big 12.
Wow,
they were 7th. They never got it right forever. They were just lost. Now they're closer to not. They still haven't gotten over the top. They haven't gotten over the top. They've been seeing the teams that have been lost before Saban was hired. Why did he get hired? Alabama was lost. They didn't even talk about Alabama.
No, coaching matters.
You get the right guy at the right place that has the right. This is how we do things.
Campbell
was he right after Mike Shula? Right, Saban. Right?
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so.
And they were just 6-6 with Mike Shula. Basically.
Campbell is gold to Detroit.
Yeah.
He's gold.
Yes.
Well, he embraces it. He loves it. He wanted to go to a place that was difficult, and he said, "I've got this. We're good. Trust me."
He's gold right now.
Got this.
Yeah, I said, don't know him. I know the guys that coach for him, love him. He seemed like if someone like came to me and said, "Okay, you can go coach in the NFL next year. Pick one team." I'd pick Detroit.
You wouldn't pick.
I'd pick
the Chargers.
What's that? I'd like the Chargers. I'd like the Bengals and stuff.
The Bengals.
I would like to sit in meetings with Dan Campbell.
What about the Raiders?
I'd like to sit there and
say it like that.
Say it again.
What about the Raiders?
Are you trying to do a little bit of Chris Berman there?
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be really good. But if I had my choice, I would like to sit in meetings with Dan Campbell. I'd like to watch, or someone said you could observe a team for a year. Who would you go observe?
Detroit.
It would be Detroit, and
Who
probably
would
the
you
reason
do?
Detroit. I told you guys, Dan Campbell.
You agree with Bill?
No, Detroit. No, Dan Campbell 10 years ago or 11 years ago.
I agree with Bill.
Hang on, Dan Campbell 11 years ago.
With this again.
I'm trying to get a word in. Okay. Dan Campbell, 11 years ago, was the interim coach for the Dolphins when Joe Philbin was fired in the middle of the season. His first game, they won like 38-10.
He was the interim?
Yes, and
I never knew. I did not know.
Then they beat the Texans like 37-10. Like they won. They had 2 straight dominant victories.
Why
and
did they hire him?
I ask the same question all the time.
Who'd they go then from Philbin to?
That might have been Adam Gase, which was a disaster. Also, he had one good season. They just made so many stupid mistakes. They've had things right in front of them. Hey, hire this guy. No, we're good. Let's go get this bum. We'll go 7-9 again, or 6-10.
But I'm telling you what, that no matter how you cut it, there's a tell there. When people write, we've been going to joint practice forever. We've never seen this kind of
that's trouble.
We've never seen this kind of dominance on every phase for 2.5 hours.
Trouble.
Yeah, here, again,
read it again.
No, this is the second guy. Different tweet. A guy named Colton Pouncey works for Detroit.
Crouton.
He says that was the most lopsided joint practice I have ever seen. It's a different tweet. Lions dominated both sides completely.
What if that's up front? Like they're just whipping them up front, probably
up front.
I would imagine it would be
whipping
in the pass. It'd be it would be front. It would be in the trenches
just
first.
Whipped.
I don't know if it's gonna be so much like they caught a few balls and stuff. It's gonna be when you watch a team when do you wow yourself?
When they're in the backfield, the defense is in the back. Yeah,
kicks ass.
Yeah,
that's when you go whoa.
When you're seeing like
when you're watching
who's your running back?
Devon Achane.
He gets the ball and somebody's on him right his first 2 steps.
Guards are knocked backwards.
Yeah.
The word I said that was always the word you just loved in defense. It was like we're getting knocked back. that means we're getting knocked back. That is just like, it's like now we've taken away seams, and all of a sudden I'm going, I don't even know what to do. If you can't, it's hard to call a game right away. What changes right away? It's like, okay, we can't block them up front.
Okay,
and that's
now
what happened. How'd the Super Bowl go? I mean, the Eagles it was so dominant by the defense and both sides of the ball.
Both lines
were
incredible.
Both lines were just
such good lines.
I think Kelsey called it quits. You could see that. Sorry, Jake. But when you're getting whipped up front, there's not much you can do there.
I got one more tweet from the practice. This is a guy that covers the Lions. Mike Payton says this. Yeah. Either the Dolphins are really bad or the Lions are just a juggernaut. Not a good day at all for Miami. I'm curious what this looked like. I need to see some highlights of this disastrous
This
2
must
hours.
have looked
like what?
way worse than what I think it looked like.
There's several tweets in the
There must
same
have been
stuff.
people on the ground, like offensive linemen getting thrown backwards. It must have been just
it must have been bad.
And defensive linemen. Everybody's just getting pushed around. Apparently, I don't know because the Dolphins have, I think, a solid defensive line, but
How about
apparently
offensive
not.
line?
Work in progress. Right tackle is hurt right now, so back up there. But left tackle is the second-year guy, first-year starting. Replacing
my next question is, it would be, what was the team meeting like today in Miami? Yeah.
They got a strong leader. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah. The strong. McDaniels.
When he walks in the
epitome of
room,
strong
I'm sure the
strength.
guys feel immediate calm because this guy's got it. We got the toughest coach in the NFL.
I feel sarcasm here.
A little bit there.
Imagine before the practice, it's just him and Dan Lanning sitting there talking to the 50-yard line. Hey, what's going on with you guys? He's probably like, let's go. Let's dance. Our guys are ready. You guys want to practice?
Imagine those two standing by each other. You got one that's 6'8" over here, then the other guy's like 5'6". Looks like a munchkin over here compared to Dan Campbell.
Also, when in those tweets and stuff, it wasn't like, Detroit, they were dominant, but it was probably borderline dirty. They took some shots they shouldn't have. Nothing said. There's not one thing said of like going, it got out of hand.
No mitigation.
There's no Detroit got out of hand. They made it personal. They hit the quarterback when they shouldn't have. There's none of that.
No.
It was just like, okay, every drill we went to
just got pounded.
We just got pounded.
Can you just have a bad day?
Yeah.
You can.
But it's coming. Like I said, I mean, if I'm the left tackle or whoever, if I'm the guard or wherever I'm playing
for Miami,
and it's like, what's going on tomorrow? Well, we got a joint practice with Detroit. What's it going to be like? Okay. Now, the only way that there can be an answer to this is they play in a preseason game. When? That's like Saturday?
Saturday, I believe.
Okay, let's see what that looks like.
See what that looks like. So something could be different. Now, during that time, you don't know because it might be like, those guys, some of those guys aren't playing. They practiced, but they're not playing in the game.
Right.
The Dolphins also had really bad practices against the Bears last week. They tied the game 24-all, which, again, backups played but starters were getting dominated. So everything's great. Everything's wonderful.
Well, at least the NFL.
Isaiah Smalls, the Herald, writes, no silver lining for this practice except they get a chance to try again tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, great. Awesome. Fun times. Things are good.
Imagine if you're going like, okay, we got the crap beat out of some practice and we got to do it again tomorrow. That'd be like,
you guys might get the text in the first quarter this year. This team, season's over. Season's over. They play the Colts, who aren't very good. So they should hopefully.
Where's that game?
In Indianapolis.
If you had to box somebody that was like really, who was like one of your best competitors? Like, okay, if you knew if I got to box this guy.
There's a couple that there's no shot at. There's zero shot.
And then, okay, you have to fight him. And then you have to fight him again tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, that sounds fun, Bill.
That's not a lot of fun. I don't think the Chiefs were thinking, well, maybe let's just do it against the Eagles again. Let's just do it next week. Oh, I don't know. You see what just happened up front? Yeah.
When we come back, Bills Thrills, cool parenting tips Thursday next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
There are great Mexican restaurants all over town, but there is one that is especially worth the drive from any part of town. Tacos Los Hermanos at 70th and Havelock. Cool off this summer with a delicious horchata or other special drinks, and grab one of their famous taco boxes for a group of friends or coworkers to enjoy, full of birria tacos and many other options. Don't forget their great desserts like tres leches, flan, and cheesecake. Get to Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock in Lincoln.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store. Family owned and operated, located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road. Go bold this summer and fall with endless possibilities. Stop in now for the best selection on sweaters, outerwear, suits, sport coats, dress pants, and dress shirts. M Suits Clothiers, your menswear store.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather.
Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Watch out for a few showers and thunderstorms to move through the region this morning. Otherwise, we'll clear out as we head into the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, high of 92. Breezy, wind gusts up around 30 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear, 73 for a low. We'll hit 96 tomorrow, close to 100 on Saturday. And we're talking heat advisories for both Friday and Saturday. I'm meteorologist Aaron Downer for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at gainatrucking.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
We're on the air.
Back. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Bill is. Explore new career options in the fintech industry.
Finance!
At Currency, a Sandhills global company, they offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Got to make money when you're sleeping. It's the only way you get ahead. You got to make money when you're sleeping.
That's advice.
Yeah, it's advice. Make money when you're sleeping.
That is advice.
And guess what? You got to get educated in that world. That's what Currency does. Part of the finance world teaches you what you have to do in your own life. Oh man, I tell you one thing. What Schottenheimer's doing at Currency,
Carson
Schottenheimer
is unbelievable.
Carson's shot.
He sets up a plan for you long term, and he's ready to go. I tell you what. He
inspires confidence.
He's the Dan Campbell of finance.
That's a compliment.
Carson Schott is the Dan Campbell of Currency. It's what he is. We just said it matters. Guess what? Leadership matters. That's what Carson's doing right now.
Carson matters.
Just for now, he'll just be Dan Schottenheimer from here on out.
I'm getting all these names confused.
The combination of Dan Campbell,
Philman, and I don't. You gotta help me.
Gotta help me. Sim's trying here.
What's our new disease? I got
the Genghis.
The Genghis. I got the Genghis. Genghis corn.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's personal problem.
Take a couple of weeks to clear up.
I hope.
Try it. It's contagious.
Oh, I'm taking a bunch of antibiotics.
Don't look at me.
Balms. Oh wow!
I got to change my diet.
It is time. It's time for
Can't eat red meat anymore.
Thursday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
There's gonna be bonanza.
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Dynert Contracting. Randy! You need remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, or more? Please call Randy at Dynert Contracting or text him at 402-417-5204.
As soon as that tree came crashing through part of your roof, deck, awnings, whatever just happened, garage, you name it, first thing, Randy Diner's the one you want to get a hold of immediately. Like that. Get your insurance claim in, get your stuff going, get a hold of Randy, get him over there for a free consultation immediately. He's busy, but he's never too busy. That's Randy.
Nice.
And he'll be lifting Phil over his head on August 27th at Ruhlman's.
And I checked out.
It's going to be awkward.
I checked out the safety part of it like that, and we're going to be just fine.
Will Phil be facing up or down?
Yeah, where's Phil looking at?
I think he's up. We'll see. We'll get a plan.
Yeah, we'll get some time still. All right, what do we got? Cool parenting tips Thursday.
Bill's Thrills.
Yes.
Don't lose your wits. Turn to the hits. Don't lose your wits. Turn to the hits.
Sounds good.
Teach your kids the value, especially from vinyl, of what a greatest hits album was all about. The greatest hits.
You need to school us on this.
Oh, well, there's
us up, Bill.
There's a couple of ones that I just start off with. In my mind, the greatest one ever is Eagles' greatest hits.
Ooh.
The Eagles' greatest hits. The next one that's right there, the Jackson 5. Now, they have one called The Collection and the Greatest Hits, but the Jackson 5's unbelievable. Queen's greatest hits.
You're a Queen fan.
Big fan. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, greatest
there we
hits.
Go. Now we're talking.
Rolling Stones, I think, was called Hot Rocks, and that was their greatest hits.
Oh,
also.
my God. Is that right?
Hot Rocks.
Hoss. Weigh in, Hoss.
Yeah, it's Hot Rocks, if I remember right. But these, Jake, this doesn't exist. Now it's just you make your own music, make your own playlist, all this different stuff. When that came out, all of a sudden, you have the greatest hits. When you had the greatest hits. So let's just go through the Eagles. First song. Take It Easy. Take It Easy.
No.
How about this one?
Sound of your own
Witchy Woman. Witchy Woman. Next one. Lion Eyes.
Oh.
Already Gone. Just okay.
Oh, no. That's a great song.
It's a great song.
Great breakup song. Great breakup.
Desperado. Desperado.
Stopping your track.
Yeah. One of These Nights.
Oh,
Tequila Sunrise.
Yep.
Oh,
Take It to the Limit.
They're freaks.
One more time.
They're freaks.
They follow up with, they end up with Peaceful, Easy Living.
Feeling.
That's the last song?
Feeling, sorry. Had a problem reading. Yes.
Peaceful, Easy
And The
Living.
Best of My Love.
Wow.
Wow.
Bill, what was the first
You
song
can get
again?
to 25.
You can get to 25.
First song again was what,
Take
Bill?
It Easy.
Take it easy. Take it
Listen to that. Turn it up.
easy.
That's music right there. That's
Oh,
Greatest hits.
oh, Jackson 5. I Want You Back. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Right away. Oh,
Something do re mi.
oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Sugar Daddy. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just
That was Young
call
Michael.
My name.
That's Young
and
Michael.
I'll be there. Oh,
We were kids.
we were kids. It's unbelievable. Oh,
My sister liked that song.
oh, I found that girl going back to. Anyway,
Greatest hits.
greatest hits, and we had it. Well, it was on 8-track too, but the greatest hits really came in on vinyl. That's where the greatest hits. That's where you live. That's where it was big to get the greatest hits album.
Does anybody put out greatest hits anymore?
I mean,
It just goes to Spotify.
it just goes.
or
Yeah,
Apple.
there's no such a thing. I don't think there's like Morgan Wallen's greatest hits. I don't know if that exists, but they had. But it was just real simple how it was titled greatest hits.
Right.
That was it, and they were all incredible. I didn't delve into. I should have, because the rabbit hole would have been incredible for Bob Seger.
Oh,
How would you even do greatest
27
hits? Well,
songs.
first, it would be a double album
it would.
like that. But
Eagles the double, right?
yeah, it's
Or
no,
triple?
that was a single. No,
Was
that
it
was
a single?
It was just a single.
Was it
like
really?
that. There's one now. There's also one called The Collection by the Jackson 5, and that's like 21 songs, all incredible. That was a bigger one. But
Better times.
you got to teach your kids what this was like to be able to get an album that had greatest hits. Oh, Jake,
Thanks for better times. Thank
anything from the text line, Jake?
From the text line, 464-5685. Believer says, that just makes you start singing right there.
It does. It makes you start singing. When you can just go from song to, because here's the deal. Back in the day, right now you can line up songs in a row. You're on your own. You can make your own greatest hits.
Yes.
Back in the day, sometimes like when you could throw on put an 8-track in or an album on, and you knew all the songs, like it's like this incredible. They're like 1, 2, 3.
Compilation.
Yeah, to get it all done. Anything else, Jake?
Yeah. Jay in Colorado says, my dad showed me the Rolling Stones Hot Rocks album when I was about 8 years old. It changed my life.
Thank
Whoa.
you.
Jay in Colorado.
Changed his life. Hot Rocks. I can see. I think it was a profile silhouette of Mick Jagger.
Oh, I don't know that.
I
Hoss, weigh in.
I think it was kind of it was a darker album cover. Yeah, Hoss. Let us know.
Hoss is the biggest Rolling Stones fan I know.
Tell this, breakers, please text us a photo to Jake at what's the number, Jake?
402-464-5685.
Text us all those if you can. The cover of the Eagles, of the Jackson 5, of Hot Rocks. Let us know what that cover
If you got a
looked like.
picture of Gabe Kaplan, we'd appreciate it.
Gabe Kaplan,
Howard Cosell,
Howard
fine
Cosell,
too.
'cause we have them.
That
If
works.
you're looking for Battle of the Network Stars.
That picture's incredible. I love that picture
He has
so much.
sunglasses on. He's dead. You know he had some kind of.
Howard did.
Gabe's
yeah.
got
If
this,
you
this
look-
smirk on his
You
face.
know how fast he was, but if you look, I looked at it really close yesterday. He's holding a tennis racket, which means Gabe Kaplan was either did or was about to participate.
Gabe was
in
holding the tennis
tennis
racket.
racket. He's about to participate in mixed doubles. Mixed doubles, and Howard was covering it.
He's broadcasting it.
Broadcasting
With
it.
Daisy Duke.
Oh man! Imagine if that was
Battle
on.
of the Network.
Imagine if
Stars.
that was on tonight, just 1979. And
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Be
Probably
by the
YouTube.
TV.
You and Laura could YouTube this tonight. I bet it's.
I bet you can. That would be. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to
Maybe
get
that's
this.
what you should
Me and Gigi are going to watch this.
Maybe
Just got a
What
picture.
is this?
Got a picture from Ohio Husker of Queen's greatest hits.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Freddie
Thank
Mercury and the other guys in the. I don't know anybody else in Queen besides
I would like.
Freddie.
If you can you pull up Jake Queen's greatest hits? I didn't ask that. That album has to be remarkable. I mean, it has to be absolutely remarkable.
Ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous, the songs.
Hang on.
Bohemian Rhapsody would be the lead song on it. We Will Rock You will be on
We Are the
there.
Champions.
Yes.
Is that We Will Rock You?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how they titled it, but
I'm not
the
as
movie
big
was
a
remarkable.
Queen fan as you are.
The
Trying to find
artistry
the song.
was so remarkable.
Okay, here's the vinyl version of Queen's greatest
Vinyl.
hits.
Say it again, vinyl.
Vinyl. There's 16 songs. The LP1 side A, Bohemian Rhapsody. Then another one, Bites the Dust.
Another one.
Killer Queen, followed by Fat Bottom Girls. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Now we go to side B, LP1, Bicycle Race.
Okay.
I want to ride my bicycle.
Oh, yes, sure.
You're my best friend.
Oh, great song.
You're making me
Don't
live.
stop me now. That was just going. And Save Me. Then LP2 side A, we got Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
Oh, God.
Somebody to Love. Now I'm Here, and Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy. Then the LP2 side B is Play the Game, Flash, 7 Seas of Rye, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions.
Say vinyl again.
Vinyl.
Just vinyl. Get that album. Get all these albums. Just if
vinyl.
They should be sitting around your house. Get this for your kids. Get a turntable. Get greatest hits vinyl.
Let's say vinyl.
Jake.
Vinyl. Tommy.
Any other photos?
No, not yet. 1990. Tommy says in 1996, my dad introduced me to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He had just bought a CD player, and we wore that greatest hits album out. Better
86.
times indeed. 96. 96.
Oh, 96.
Yeah.
That's not better time. Oh, it's kind of better times.
They're playing the
Tom
greatest
Petty.
hits, though.
Greatest hits. So there'd been music from the 80s.
That's better times.
Would have been
80s,
on it.
yeah.
I got a picture from is this Genghis who sent me that?
Ginges?
No, Genghis. Genghis sent me the picture of Gimme Shelter of the Rolling Stones, the Hot Rocks album.
Okay.
Got the album cover here.
Okay. Okay.
Got
Thank
that.
you, Gengis.
Thank you. Thank you, Gingis.
Gengis, whatever it is.
Thank you.
Gingis Fitus.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Someone says Chicago's reissuing Chicago 9. Their
Oh,
greatest
that
hits
would be
album
good.
with additional tracks in vinyl.
Okay.
That would be really good.
Dan from Canopy down the street says Bob Seger has the greatest, and it's a double album.
Has to be. Probably a triple.
That's from where, Dan?
The
Where?
Canopy Street Market down in the Haymarket.
Okay.
Dan.
What a great, that market looks incredible. I've never
It
been
is.
in there, but I'm like,
Been there.
I buy that stuff all the time.
Oh,
If I
can you
li-
get those little lunches? Those little
I've
lunch-
never bought. He's brought lunches here before, but
You
I
can get
I
little-
buy my cream. I buy the creamer down there.
Bill, you can get
Coffee
little
creamer.
lunches for like $7. They're in a, how would you describe that little
Little
container?
container.
So
And
it's in a
there's all
container.
different-
That's incredible. So,
Plastic container.
so you can get something in a container. This is new to Steve.
Yeah.
This is
Plastic
brand new.
container.
Plastic
It's
container.
cheap and
Yeah.
cheap, and they have
Yes.
all variety of stuff.
Dan, what kind of sandwiches can we get
No,
from
it's
you? 'Cause
not
all-
just sandwiches.
Meals.
You can get
meals. Meals. With anything with stuffing. I love
Yeah,
stuffing.
Might be. I'm sure
not
stuffing's down there.
surprised
That'd
if
be-
they would. Yeah.
Albums.
Bill, the headline one more time, please.
Got it right here.
Thank you.
Don't lose your wits. Turn to the hits.
That is Bill's Thrills Cool Parenting Tips Thursday, sponsored by Diner Contracting. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. You guys are 2-1 going for a winning week by Thursday. I hear a tuba in the background there.
Just keep talking. He's fine.
Today's
do it.
Throwback Thursday, 2007 college football season. You know, the 07 crazy season. Call us.
Crank it up a little.
464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill in trivia today. The 2007 college football season. You guys feel good about this one?
7.
I don't know. It'd be hit or miss, but yeah.
I was deeply embroiled in the Nebraska situation, which was a situation. So I don't know a lot was going on outside. Who's with
Well,
us?
we got Sam. How do you feel about the 2007 college football season, Sam?
I feel pretty decent. I think I was in third grade, so pivotal period of my life.
You probably were studying it.
Sam, say vinyl and put your heart into it.
Say it.
Vinyl.
Oh, yeah, you did. That sounded good. Yeah, that's pretty
nice.
good.
Better than you, Jake. You got to work on it.
Sam,
I
can
thought
you,
it was vinyl.
Sam, can you do a tuba?
A tuba?
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
You don't
boom,
have
boom,
to,
boom,
Sam.
boom, boom,
We're
boom.
late anyways. Let's get to this. We're way late. Sam, first question to you. Back to trivia here. I don't know what's going on. 2007 was the curse of the number two team in college football. What team started that trend by beating USC as a 41-point underdog?
Stanford.
Is it Stanford?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't think that. I thought it was Oregon
It's
State.
Harbaugh.
Okay, I don't remember that.
41-point underdog.
Off to a bad start.
In the
Here.
Coliseum.
I'm going to need you.
1-0 lead for Sam. Sip, first question. What team did number 2 LSU beat in the BCS title game 38-24 to win the title for the 2007 season?
Who'd they beat?
Yes.
I know it. You know it?
No, you go.
It's got to be Ohio State.
No. Brilliant. Wouldn't have gotten
Ohio
it.
State is correct. 1-1 tie.
Would not have gotten that.
Bill?
Who was the Ohio State quarterback?
That Troy Smith in 07?
Maybe.
Go Troy Smith. Okay, back to you for the lead, Sam. 1-1 tie. Kansas lost to Missouri to end their undefeated season in 2007, but who did Kansas beat in the Orange Bowl that year?
Oh, I think I got this.
Ooh.
Thought I did. Now I don't know. Gun to head, I'd have it, I think.
Put a gun to
Oh.
Don't do that. 5 seconds, Sam.
Virginia Tech.
That's what I.
Brilliant.
Ooh, I was going to
Oh,
say.
All right.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Yeah,
Take
this
forced
is
overtime.
Unfortunately for you, Bill cannot help you. He already did.
I haven't
help
known
you.
any of these so far.
Well,
I had the
2-1
Virginia
lead
Tech.
for the tie, Sip. Illinois made the Rose Bowl in 07 thanks to an upset win at Ohio State, but lost the Rose Bowl, to USC.
Okay.
Who was the star running back for the Illini?
Snappy name.
Snappy name.
Well, okay, I'm just going to say the last name. Williams.
Is it Williams? No. The quarterback was Juice Williams. Rashard Mendenhall, the running back.
I wouldn't have got that.
I wouldn't have got it. Sam just beat us.
Just took a
That's
whooping.
impressive.
Yeah.
Sam.
We're like the Dolphins.
They're
Yeah.
the Dolphins. We tried, though. We
Sam's the
competed.
Lions, and you're the Dolphins.
I don't know. We competed. We were right there.
Okay, well, then, all right. Well, I didn't know any.
Nice win, Sam. Congrats. You're getting bagels.
Thank you.
Okay. For
You're
Bill,
welcome. You're
tiebreaker
welcome.
for you, Bill. UCF's Kevin Smith set the record in 2007 that still stands for most carries in a college football season. How many carries did he have in 2007
For
UCF?
UCF.
This is the record. Most
to be a
ever
very-
still stands today.
Was that like a young program at that point?
No, UCF's been around for a while.
341.
Okay, over under 341. So
For the season.
Yeah.
It's a good number. Over.
415 carries
Not a
for
bad number,
Kevin
though.
Smith. What's the average? If they played 12 games. Let's do some math.
I was trying to do a little bit of mathematics in my head.
415. Let's say they had a bowl game, so 13
Say
games.
13, yeah.
He averaged 32 carries a game.
That's a lot.
Averaged 32
That's
a
ridiculous.
game.
That's I can't even imagine.
I don't know how you do that in any league.
I mean, right now, that'd be a great question. When's the last time Nebraska had someone carry the ball 30 times in a game?
Wow,
Well,
that is a good question. When would that be?
I mean, Josh Davis did it.
What was Abdullah's highest? Did he ever get to 30?
I don't think he ever got to 30. Rex did, though, against Iowa. He got to 37. I think that was the record.
Okay.
36 or 37.
This
And
guy averaged 32
Bo
a
made him
game.
go out to set the record. He didn't really want to. He just went out and took a knee late. I think that Rex went to 37.
The previous record was Marcus Allen had 403 carries in 1981.
God dang.
How about that for some reps?
415 for
Marcus
32
Allen.
per game.
But
average.
damn.
I'd be damned.
Well, nice
Got an
win.
ice cream machine.
Nice win for Sam.
It's not
You guys
working
are
yet,
still
But
two-
damn.
but damn, we're going to get it going.
You guys are still 2-2.
Hey, 2-2.
Okay,
Chance
tomorrow's
of winning
big.
week tomorrow on
Yes,
Film
tomorrow's
Friday.
big.
That was a good one, by the way.
That was a
07.
good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We lost, but I still.
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
like you cared.
Bill liked the
was like
bordering
you-
states yesterday too.
Yeah,
Bill.
I like bordering states.
We won
I
that
like
one.
this.
Rashard Mendenhall was pretty random, though. That wasn't like a
I'm
big,
really shocked you didn't pick the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what team he played for in the pros, Rashard Mendenhall.
What team?
Yeah. Played for the Steelers.
Okay. Did he?
Yes.
Did he have a career?
He was okay. Nothing special. Not
Pretty random
He
on
wasn't,
Mendenhall.
he wasn't the bus, but he was good.
That was pretty random. Terrell, would you have gotten Terrell's here? Would you
Farley.
have gotten Mendenhall? No.
No.
I mean, that's a hard one. You didn't know it.
No, didn't know. I knew
Jake, that would be really difficult for anybody to get. Really.
I think that team, Juice Williams, the Illinois, they went to Ohio State, and Ohio State was number 1.
That they beat
And
him.
They beat them.
Is that right?
Yep.
They beat him.
And that coach then was who? For the Illinois.
That Ron Zook.
It was Zucker.
Ron
yeah.
Zook.
Yeah.
It was Zook. So was Zook right after Mike White?
I believe so.
Not Mike. Was Mike White the head coach?
Yes, he was
Yes,
100% the head.
100%.
Okay, gotcha.
You always
I
look
don't.
it's
I don't
like
remember.
a buffet thing.
I don't know the name Mike White. I know Ron Zook very well. I know the coaches
Mike
after
White
Ron
was
Zook.
a very famous
All right.
coach.
Didn't know that. Sorry.
He was.
Hour 3 is next. Mike Schaefer, early breaking the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing your family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Bonta-Busch with Woods Bros Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Busch, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text or call me at 402-525-0843. That's 402-525-0843.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
From the capital to castles. Starting this December, fly nonstop from Lincoln to Orlando with service from Breeze Airways. That's right, nonstop flights to Orlando out of LNK are starting this December. You're now just a flight away from Disney World, Universal Studios, Legoland, and the Space Coast. Stretch out and relax on Breeze with complimentary family seating. Book your magical getaway now at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 32 32 32. GO99 to 32 32 32. GO99 to 32 32 32. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Nutrition Authority presents Fusion 30, an ultra-premium protein powder ideal for anyone wanting to look, feel, and perform their best. Fusion 30 can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today for a free sample, visit with a certified nutritionist, and get better than internet pricing. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late. It's time for Early Break, presented by Nebco. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
I saw that. Welcome back to Hour 3.
That was incredible.
On a Thursday, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Third hour is always sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at NebcoInc.com. We just saw somebody do a Yui on O Street.
And it was one of those cars that was
Tiny
smaller
car.
than a go-kart.
Tiny car.
And they pulled out of this parking spot right here and then just flipped the Yui right in the middle of, not like at a light now.
No.
This is right in the middle of the block. I've never seen that. We saw some for the first time. That was for the first time.
If you have a car that little, there's an advantage there.
Yeah, there's a big advantage.
You can whip that truck around like
doing
that.
No.
You can whip that truck around.
No. Then you have to put it in reverse or whatever like that. You know, and it was seamless. The whole thing happened within a matter of seconds.
What kind of car is that?
There's this tiny car. I don't know.
Just one of the tiny cars.
It's sort of hybrid
the smallest car
right?
you could ever have.
Are you whipping that thing down the
Barely
interstate?
a car, but
do they whip those things down the interstate?
I don't know. I think if you live in a small town, so like I said, let's just say you lived in Albion, a car like that would be nice. Just to drive around.
You would
get
get
the
mocked
mail
for that.
What's that?
You get mocked in Albion for that car.
I wouldn't mock anybody.
Yes, you would.
I don't
in
know.
Albion, they're mocking the tiny car.
People in Albion, they're not mockers. They're not.
They fix
Interesting
problems.
take by Jay.
They fix problems up there.
Yeah.
Could you take that car today to Denver?
Oh, it'd fit in Denver for sure.
No, but
could you drive it to Denver?
On the interstate. On the interstate.
Imagine also I mean, the RPMs would have to be incredible. I mean, does he even have a 4-cylinder in it? Do you think? I don't know.
If you go
anyway.
to Denver in that big or not.
Yeah.
We're joined by 24/7 Sports, Mike Schaefer. Schaefer, good morning. Hey, before we get to Husker stuff, quick question for you. See this is fair or not. In the game show, I asked Sip and Bill a question they thought was a little difficult. I'm curious for you. 07 Illinois. Do you know who the running back was for 07 Illinois, Schaefer?
I want want to say it was Rashad Mendenhall.
Yep, there it is. See?
Or maybe you're listening to the show.
That's
too.
true. That's
maybe
true.
he's probably
You never
listened to
know.
the show before. That's also.
I didn't know we were going to make this a thing.
Yeah,
I just had to know if
Shea
it was
probably
fair.
had it,
You
though.
guys
Shea
thought
knows a lot
it
of
wasn't fair.
I think it's worth noting that Illinois really hadn't been particularly good prior to that stretch, and then that was Juice Williams, Aurelius Ben, Rashad Mendenhall. Like they went and got smoked in the Rose Bowl. So and that's also like perfect wheelhouse for me of college football. So I can see why it would have been more difficult, but that's a memorable Illinois team, far more than most of the ones I've covered when Nebraska played them.
Okay.
Joined by Mike Schaefer. Schaefer, we are exactly 2 weeks away from Nebraska, Cincinnati, Arrowhead Stadium, KC, 8 p.m. on August 28th. I'm curious, from the beginning of fall camp to right now, do you feel better or worse about Nebraska in that game?
I feel better. I mean, I wouldn't say that I've ever felt bad about Nebraska in that game. I mean, I've been curious if they can show up and play good football right away in the first week of the season. We've seen them play Power 4 opponents, a few times now in the opening game, and it hasn't gone particularly well for them. Can they play mistake-free football? Can they do what they want to do? I mean, these are the sort of things that I think are fair to wonder. I will say, I mean, just it's been a very positive camp. Like I think it's been, as someone who's tried really hard not to let quotes or any of that sort of affect the fact that I kind of have them in 7-5, maybe creeping towards 8-4. I'm trying not to just like push things up because it sounds good. But the more, certainly Mike Eckler the other day made me feel better about what special teams could be coming off of last year's abomination. And so that alone felt like that could have been worth a win or two. I mean, last year I was really high on Nebraska at this time. I thought they were going to go 9-3. I still think they had every opportunity to be 9-3 last year. So I'm just trying to stay as grounded as possible when it just feels like it's just pitcher after pitcher of Kool-Aid after every media availability right now.
Mike Schaefer joins us. Mike Schaefer, Jake asked this question in the first segment today. What answers do we need to know about Nebraska before this game? What is still bouncing around in your cranium in that regard?
Yeah, I have a few things. And so I wanted to find out what happens with the left tackle battle, in part because in my mind, the loser of that feels like they're still one of the 5 best linemen. So do they end up at right tackle? So if it's Elijah Pritchett at left, does Gunnar Gatula end up at right tackle because he might just be better than Teddy Prohaska at this stage in their career? So I have a lot of interest in sort of what's going to play out there. I think it's going to be Pritchett at left tackle. And then I really do think that we could see, and maybe it's not in the first game, but maybe we could see Gunnar Gatula as the right tackle for Nebraska this season. Elsewhere on the roster, I mean, I'm kind of fascinated what the secondary picture looks like. I think we have a pretty clear indication that a bunch of the veterans are going to play early, but how quickly or how much rotation, will they get into that before we get into the first game? Probably not. I'm also fascinated what the role of Jason McCullough is for this defense. I think we had put a lot of stock into the idea that he's going to be a pass rusher, and I just don't know that I believe it. I need to see it happen on the field. I just don't know that his body type translates particularly well to the Big Ten to be a pass rusher. He has, I think, only 4 career sacks that came, 3 years ago at this point. And so I sort of wonder, are we going to see a lot more Willis McGahee, Jordan Ochoa at the jack spot? And then what does that open up Jason McCullough to do for this defense? So those are some of the things that I still would like to know more about as we get closer to this game. Elsewhere, I feel like I feel a lot better about the wide receivers today than I did coming into fall camp. I feel better about most of the offense. Defensively, I think it's going to be a long kind of wait and see. I think they're going to look a lot better in November than they do in September. But can they play well enough to complement Nebraska to be able to win football games? I think that's sort of the big question that remains, and we're not going to know that until we're much further into the season.
Simple question. Who will lead this team in sacks? Where's the pass rush coming from?
Yeah, this is, I think, one of the more fascinating things because there are not many sacks on this roster. And then the guys who have the most sacks haven't played for Nebraska. And so it's sort of kind of anyone's guess. I mean, if you wanted to say Cam Lenhart, I really couldn't push back against it, though most of his sacks came against Colorado in 2023. If you wanted to say that Vincent Shavers is just going to be a wild man on the blitz, I can accept that. But how many sacks is that going to be to lead Nebraska? I think your best answer, I mentioned him earlier, Willis McGahee and Jordan Ochoa. I think those are the guys that could be your strongest edge rushers. I think Riley Van Poppel can be pretty good in passing situations with an internal pass rush. But again, like, I think 3.5 sacks for Riley Van Poppel would be a tremendous season. He has a half a sack in his career. I get that he's a single-digit number. I get that I have been pushing him to the moon from the moment he's committed. But these guys still have to go out and do it. And we sometimes just make it more video game-esque than what it really is. And I wouldn't be surprised if the leading sack person for Nebraska is right around 5.5 for the year. I don't think there's someone that's going to go get him 10 sacks this year.
Going Mike Schaefer. Schaefer, I'm curious. We know Dylan's obviously the starting quarterback, but there's been a battle for the number 2 spot with Jalen Gramstad. TJ Latif's had a great camp so far. Marcus Davila. Right now, game 1, is it Gramstad? And if it is so, is Latif pushing for that spot, in your opinion?
It definitely sounds like they like a lot of what they've seen from TJ Latif. I think a lot of it would be situationally dependent. If they need a guy for just a couple plays, it could be Jalen Gramstad. If they need something specific, or if they need a spark or whatever, could it be TJ Latif? Obviously, you're hoping not to even be in that scenario. I would be sort of fascinated if Nebraska finds themselves in mop-up territory in that first week. Would it be Latif just to get him immediate experience right away, or do you want to try to save 4 opportunities for him before the bowl game because you want to try to redshirt him? So there's definitely some extra strategy there. I think they like Jalen Gramstad a lot. I really doubt, push comes to shove, that's a guy that you would lean on for multiple starts in the season. I just don't believe it. I don't believe he can run the offense the way that you want to run it. I don't believe he has the arm strength to run the offense how you would run it. But I have been sort of a non-believer in it. I think it's a great story. But I kind of need to see it with my own eyes before I can just accept that guy as someone that they would trust to turn over multiple starts if there was a long-term injury to Dylan Raiola.
Any of the single-digit recipients that surprise you or you have any comment on at all?
Okay, so let's run through them. We have Van Poppel and Wright, Bonner. I'm blanking. It's been a long week already.
Singleton, Hartzog.
Single heart. I think Bonner's probably the one that would surprise people.
Me too.
But if you go back and you listen to the way that Shorts talked about him, or the way that anyone has really ever talked about him over there, he just feels like the sort of guy that everybody loves to have as a teammate because he does the dirty work. I mean, I just think he's someone that you can kind of trust in a variety of situations. I don't think statistically he's going to be prolific, but I think he's going to have a fair amount of reps. I think he's a guy that you love to have in your room because he can do a little bit of everything for him. And I just like his attitude. I mean, I think he's someone who just, you want to talk about a lunch pail football player. I think that's Janiron Bonner. I think you ask him to do anything. If they were like, hey, we need you to be left tackle on this play, he wouldn't even blink. He would just go in and do it as well as he could, because that's just sort of who he is. You got to have guys like that on the football team.
Now, you just explained why he has a single digit, and he's tougher than hell. Bill, you know about Janiron Bonner.
Yeah, just for a brief time. But yeah, a fabulous young man. He was just coming into his own when he got here. Right. So, yeah, but everything that Schaefer said about him is accurate.
Yeah, Bonner's he's tough to deal with if he gets his hands on you.
Yes.
It's a little Chancellor Brewington-esque, I guess, if you would.
There you go. That's a good comp. Good comp.
Good comparison.
Wow. Really good comparison. Okay. What else?
Well, special team. We heard from Mike Eckler this week, Schaefer. Obviously, we've heard gushing all camp about Archie Wilson, the punter, and there's confidence in the kicking game as well. But we saw something just weird to walk by the station. Sorry.
That's right.
But when you look at that unit in general, Schaefer, like, we expect improvement, but is it going to be obvious in game one, like significant improvement with the special teams unit, in your opinion, against Cincinnati?
I thought Mike Eckler's media appearance the other day was sort of fascinating, and it shouldn't be But I think it's kind of nice to have a coach sort of reiterate that we don't have to do everything as a referendum. It doesn't have to be like, oh, Nebraska special teams is great because this punt worked. Oh, Nebraska special teams is bad again because that coverage got blown. He basically said, let's wait until the end of the season. And I think by that point, you're going to look at the numbers and you're going to be impressed by what was accomplished on special teams. And I thought that was sort of a refreshing and an adult way to look at it. I think too often, because this is what we do, we have daily radio shows, we have podcasts, we have columns, we have tweets, we have everything. We don't have the patience to allow things to sort of play out. So I appreciated him getting up there and basically saying, I believe in this group. I believe that at the end of the year, you're going to feel very good about it, whether it's here in this room or the fans at large. And I kind of take him at his word. The thing that I have found fascinating, I have never experienced a team that has talked about, whether it's other coaches, whether it's other players, a specialist or a punter, as much as Archie Wilson has been discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's because it's the new flavor of the month. I don't know if it's because he's from Australia, though we've seen that before at Nebraska. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about him that makes him a magnet for people. I mean, Matt Rule was gushing about him. Like he was a new kid that moved into school that wore a cool leather jacket and was mysterious. And it was, like you have grown men gushing about an 18-year-old, now 19-year-old punter. Like I am fascinated to see what this looks like. I've heard from people that he has done an excellent job in the sort of coffin corner, pinning people down in the corner area. He's had a lot of punts inside the 5-yard line during practice sessions. Kyle Cunanan went through about every version of kick that he's seen Archie Wilson make so far. Kyle Cunanan's sort of his own fascinating story into it as well. I mean, he might end up being Nebraska's place kicker, but the Archie Wilson thing is just sort of wild to me. I never expected to have this much dialogue about a freshman punter as we've had really over the last week or so.
He's made an impression. Also, you mentioned a guy that I wonder about a lot in Jordan Ochoa. How does that happen? How does Jordan Ochoa happen? He's not a scholarship player. How does that work?
Yeah, so Jordan Ochoa is a great story. This is a guy whose dad played at the University of Nebraska Kearney, has a bunch of Nebraska connection. They lived in Castle View, I believe, Colorado. Might be Castle Rock.
It's Castle something. Yes, it's Rock. I'm pretty sure.
And it's just south of Denver.
Yeah, Castle Rock.
So he worked out at this place where Nebraska likes to, when they go to Denver, Marcus Satterfield wants to spend some time around this guy who trains some of the top linemen in Denver. And he was over there and was just blown away by Jordan Ochoa. I went back and reread the story from when I talked to Ochoa when he joined Nebraska's, class as a walk-on in January of 2024. And basically he's like, Marcus Satterfield was there. And I know he was looking at guys for future classes, but he kept looking over, and then he just came up and was talking to me, and Nebraska was impressed by his size. And I think they got some testing numbers on him, and they just really liked him. And so they went ahead and they knew there was a little bit of a Nebraska connection there. They knew that he would make it happen if they gave him the walk-on opportunity. And so then he kind of just shows up and he goes through all of 2024. I asked John Butler about this last week, and Butler was like, yeah, when I became the defensive coordinator, I didn't know who he was, but he kept sort of showing up. And so I went to Matt Rule and I was like, hey, let's get this guy into the bowl. So then they did, and he had a hurry, and he looked pretty good while doing it. And everything I've heard from people that have watched a lot more than I have is Jordan Ochoa has had a really nice spring and followed it with a really good fall camp. I thought he looked great at the open practice. He absolutely demolished, I think it was unfortunately Teddy Prohaska in a one-on-one. He just looks like he has really active hands. He's fast. He's big. I mean, he's 6'4", 240 is what he's listed. I think he's bigger than that. I think he's 6'4", closer to probably 250, or at least he looks like it in pads, and he moves pretty well. That's a guy that they've done a really nice job kind of keeping it, I wouldn't say under wraps, but I think he's going to be a bigger part of this than anyone maybe would have expected coming into the month of August.
Jordan Ochoa, only a redshirt freshman, playing the jack position. They'll find a way to get him on the field. Maybe he can get you 3 or 4 sacks.
Yeah, and I mentioned earlier with Deshaun McCullough, I think, they really like McGahee. They like Ochoa. If you feel good about that, that allows you to try to maybe use McCullough in a different way if he wouldn't be as effective as those two rushing the passer. And from the sound of things, they've been better at camp in terms of going forward against the quarterback.
Schaefer, always good stuff. Thanks for the time. We'll chat with you again soon.
All right, guys, it was weird not being able to see you, but it was nice to get back on the show. So thanks for having me on today.
Always a pleasure. Mike Schaefer, Nebraska 24/7 Sports.
How does Colorado let a guy like that get away? I know it happens. It happens. But Colorado, there's not a ton of talent in that state.
No,
There's
you think, to miss on this Colorado, did he have, it sounds like he had no scholarship offers from Division I. So Colorado State also, missed him. Wyoming / there's a lot of people that are in Denver area to have some knowledge of him. Especially, it'd be different if it was like, he doesn't quite fit the measurables. Well, he fits the measurables when I hear. So
6'4", 250.
Yeah, so those are the guys you don't miss on very often. They're not walking around everywhere.
No,
you miss on. Well, why'd you miss on this wide receiver? There's 500 of them. It can happen.
And he's not a junior.
Yeah,
like he hasn't grown.
No. Yeah, he was 5'11" in high school.
Right.
Yeah, and also now he's
a redshirt freshman.
No, yeah.
And I'll tell you this, Rob and Wash, I give credit on this. We were just watching the bull practice in Fordham, and he's like, "Who's 94?" I'm like, "Why are you asking me?" He goes, Look at him. I mean, he was a freshman, but Robin was like, "That's a dude."
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a freshman.
And it's happened, and obviously because of the great history of the walk-on program. Stu Bradley came here as a walk-on from Utah.
Stu Bradley,
he was awesome.
Played Mike linebacker, and I think played
with
6
the
years.
Eagles, yep.
Blew up in a spring game one time. Hit a guy at the goal line about as hard as you could hit a guy.
Yeah, I ended up coaching him. He's a great player, and like I said, I think he played 6 years in the NFL. He was a freak talent. Same way, I'm like, how did this guy? How did he come here as a walk-on?
Weird.
Yeah. How did we miss on
measurables?
This guy?
Were great.
Great. Yeah. It wasn't like, well, he's 5'11". No, he wasn't. So
6'5".
Yeah. So those things happen.
6'6" with that hair. Remember that hair?
He had good flow.
He put your hair to shame.
Yeah, great hair. Yes.
Before we get the break, it is
Vinyl.
School is back, and speakers are everywhere for different occasions. And if
you're
trying to find a speaker, we got an answer for you. Mid-America Speakers Bureau.
Mid-American.
Tyler Carlson, the team in Central City, went from 7 speakers to 85 over a couple of years. They've vetted all these speakers, and they're ready to speak to you and your group, like Bill has.
He's out of Central City, and I'm so glad that I'm part of it. But right now, like I said, it's going on like crazy. People reach out all the time about trying to find speakers. Who do we reach out to? How do we find? It's real simple. Just go talk to Tyler. He's gonna talk to you. You're going to be able to tell him, hey, this is my budget is. This is the event. He'll probably give you, hey, here's 8 or 10 people to look at. Here's what would fit you. Do some research on him. He'll also let you contact him. So if you're trying to hire, that's the place to go. And everyone it comes up on, people are always hiring speakers. It's nonstop, different events. This is the place to go.
You and Sean speak more than anybody I've ever seen. You're like Bob Dole. He's
Bob Dole, Kansas. Thank you.
You went to Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. I didn't think. Okay, all right. Thank you.
He's a great speaker. You and Sean are all over the place. God, it's amazing.
It's fun to do, and it's fun to have that help from Tyler. Thank you.
MidAmericaSB.com, the website for Mid-America Speakers Bureau. Check them out today. When we come back, a kicker question next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nepco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through August at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in a 1.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by 6.2% interest fixed for up to another 36 months. When planning for this year's harvest, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your Landmark Implement today and check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Hi, I'm Eli Barnes, Assistant Vice President at Midwest Bank at the 70th and Pioneers and 27th Jamie Lane locations. I love working with families and small businesses right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Banking shouldn't be complicated, and that's why we make it personal. Whether it's opening your child's first account or securing a loan for your next big step, I'm here to help. Stop in today and say hello. I'd love to meet you. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Advanced Medical Imaging is hosting their third annual Breast Cancer Awareness Walk on October 11th at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. Hear inspiring stories from survivors, enjoy local food truck vendors, a live DJ, and other family-friendly activities as we unite to bring awareness about breast cancer. Check-in begins at 8:30 a.m. with the walk starting at 9. Register your team today for Advanced Medical Imaging's third annual Breast Cancer Awareness Walk online at amimaging.com. Let's walk for those we've lost, for those still fighting, and for a future without breast cancer.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
Schuizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schuizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at Schuizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com. MMA fighting is back this Saturday with Summer Season VFL 4 at the Complex. Lincoln's best amateur MMA fighters will display their best performances, with Misael Monares fighting Colin Fisher for the welterweight title to wrap up the night. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream the event as well. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with the first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, August 16th, all at the Complex at 1555 Yolanda Avenue.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Link to Literacy's third annual Wordstock event will be at Antelope Park on Saturday, August 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a community book swap festival with fun for the entire family and for all ages. Enjoy food trucks, kids' activities, a reading corner with celebrity narrators, including Brian Helton, President and CEO, Director of Parks and Recreation, UNL athletes, and more. And of course, free books for all kids and adults. Go to linktoliteracy.org to get the full story and then make your plans to attend Wordstock.
We're on the air. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Kaiser Blasting and Coatings can blast and powder coat anything metal, railings, yard signs, antiques, wheels, car parts, trailers. They blast away years of corrosion, and they protect with a durable coating. Call Jace and the team at 402-421-3559 or go to kaiserblasting.com for a quote today.
I think, Jake, there's maybe been not only an error, but we've been so focused on the blasting.
Yeah.
I don't know if we touched on the coating.
We didn't talk about the coating enough.
Not as much as we need to talk about. So when you get everything cleaned up, blasted, all back to, well, it's got to get prepped from that time on.
It does.
That's where the campus is at its finest. The coating that goes back on your metal. That's where it all changes, Steve.
I
Everything
was
changes.
thinking about this service yesterday.
Yeah.
It's incredible what they do.
And it's
I saw it.
nonstop.
Yeah.
It's not. And if we're gonna preserve better times, if we're gonna have better times, we
Took
need
the
to
words right out of my mouth, literally.
we need to have items from better times that are still surviving.
Right.
So people don't. Well, what do? I don't know. Well, it's real simple. You get a hold of Jace, get a hold of Jay,
Preserve.
get down, get it preserve. Better times. That's what Kaiser is.
They're preserving better times.
Yes, that's what they are.
Do.
It is a. They're building a wall around better times.
Oh.
Thank you.
At the campus.
At the campus.
I mean, if you got a wheelbarrow, like Trix has a wheelbarrow, and I always
Take
look
it
at
down
that
there.
wheelbarrow, and it's starting to deteriorate. Trix, Kaiser,
we can.
They will
fix it.
preserve the wheelbarrow.
When you get a wheelbarrow, you should have one for life. It's not like, well, how many wheelbarrows?
That's a
do you have?
one-time purchase.
Oh, we had 7 of them. If you have an old one right now, like your grandpa had or parents had, keep that wheelbarrow. You don't go get a new wheelbarrow.
made really well.
No, just get it redone. Get it redone, guys.
KaiserBlasting.com. We had a gift. She snuck in and then left.
Oh,
without us.
whoa.
That's Kathy
She.
Woody.
Woody.
Yeah, I saw her. You guys were facing this way. I didn't
Woody,
see her.
what a friend.
She
of the
dropped
show.
off this
Friend of the
bag and
show.
left.
Is this about the golf tournament?
Says Jake, Bill, and Sip from Woody right there.
Hey, one thing I want to set up Woody a little bit, Jake, before you get
Yeah,
those
go ahead.
out. Over the years, she's brought us gifts.
Hey,
and
awesome
they're
gifts.
always super. Like this Raiders shirt.
Yeah.
Is from Woody.
It's incredible.
This is a Raiders shirt from Woody.
Do you remember those Rice Krispie bars with frosting on them?
Yes, that was Woody.
That was Woody.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was Woody.
Yeah, I knew you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to control yourself.
No, that was unbelievable. I don't even really like Rice Krispie bars. It's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Well,
with frost.
Does it get better? Does it get
here's
better?
what we got from Woody today. From Las Vegas.
No way.
Her son lives in Las Vegas.
No
Yes.
way. No way.
It says Big Ten Media Days.
No
we got
way.
Media Days T-shirts from
Big Ten Media Day T-shirt.
yeah from Woody.
That's
Her son
incredible.
Travis got us these.
It's very interesting because no one
And
knew
guess
that
what? She
no
got
one-
a size. She got XL for Bill and large for me and Sip. So pass this down to Bill, please. Would
nice. And no one knew the Big Ten Media was even in Las Vegas.
No.
Yeah, they knew this. They knew this.
I walked into Mandalay Bay and said to Sean, "Are you sure that they even know
you?
we're
We're at the
here?"
right place here.
This is incredible.
This is from Woody. Look at that.
Woody.
Look at this. A nice shirt.
Wow.
It says, "Welcome to Big Ten Football Media Days 2025."
With the Vegas sign. Woody,
That's pretty
you're
nice.
unbelievable.
It's a pretty nice
yeah,
shirt.
This came through. I guarantee your son was part of this.
So thank you to Kathy and
Kathy,
son Travis.
thank you
and the
so
team.
much, Travis. Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Thank you. Quickly before we get to break.
Break.
Well, we're late, but
Yeah.
late the whole show.
We're catching up.
The first
We're
segment went
catching
really long today, but it's fine. I'm curious, Bill. Right now, Nebraska does not have a kicker name. Eckler said that by the end of next week, they will have a kicker name. But there's all 3 guys: Kyle Cunanan, John Hull, and Tristan Alvano have had a good camp. I'm curious, how long of a leash does a kicker have if there's truly a competition at that spot?
Well, the first thing that's probably interesting is a lot of times people will say there's a competition, but everyone kind of knows. Even in the room, it's like they kind of know. So if it's true dead evens, that's interesting. It's always good to a certain extent. If it's kind of like, it's also one of those deals too where you go to practice on Tuesday and the game's Thursday. They probably and all of a sudden you clank one off the upright and then you right away you get. So if
That
you're,
happens,
if
right?
you're so nervous like that, there are some kickers. It's like, no, I'm the kicker. Like when I was here with Sam as my punter,
Sam Foltz.
Cook.
Sam Cook.
Yeah.
Sam
the previous
Cook.
Sam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If he in practice he had a shank, it wasn't like, all right, next. It's like no.
I've had enough of this crap.
Yeah, we're okay.
Shank some?
Well, I'm sure there was. Everybody has a miss hit somewhere, so it's like all of a sudden, like,
all right,
all of a
my
sudden,
God, next up, please.
Can you imagine all of a sudden like that? It's like, like I said, Burrow was 9 for 10 and he missed through one. You think like Zach's like, what are we doing? I don't know. I guess go one more series, but if not, we're taking you. No. So there's something nice to know. So when things are so tight and you go out your first field goal, 39 yards, and maybe you don't make it, right away your thought is like, okay, there's someone that's a fraction behind me that's right there. And the one thing that is different for everyone, it is that some people can handle the lights. Some people like there's certain people, their heartbeat doesn't change. They're just like, it doesn't matter. They can go out and it's just like, yeah, this is not a big deal. And there's some, it's like you saw people get the yips. They can't throw the ball from second to first base. Major league players couldn't do it.
Steve Sachs disease.
Yeah, and so all of a sudden it happens. So right now they have some idea. So what would it be? It's like, okay, they've had people that have kicked in games. I have all that, but that's the one thing that makes you. It's always tough. But at the same time, you can't eliminate that as a coach. If it's that tight, it's like it's just that tight. Then you got to make your decision off of other things, because the one thing you have to evaluate really well, if you go just straight numbers, then you go back and say, okay, if there was limited misses, I'd go back on the limited misses and say, okay, what was the situation? And all of a sudden you look back and you go, you know what? Snap and hold, not very good. Op time, not. Was it something else that was with
operation time?
And what else could it possibly be? But
do you look at how consistently they strike the ball?
Absolutely. You're going to see how the striking the ball, you have a feel. You do get a feel for things pretty fast, and just confidence wise and stuff. And the ones that that get you the worst, it's just like it's like boom, great, oh, what was that?
This is I believe a Cunanan and Hole discussion is what it is. It's Cunanan or Hole. So somebody's gonna win it. I think Jake brings a good question. Like, how long is the leash if it's
a true competition?
No,
I just wish
it's
someone
hard.
would step up and say, I'm the dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to be the dude.
It's hard. So it's like, okay, you're the guy. Don't look over his shoulder. You're the guy. Starts out 1 for 4.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's always it is. It's a hard situation all the way around. But but I will say this. It appears they have a high competition at a high level.
Yep.
They do.
The worst thing is we have a competition and it's just like
no, they're good.
It's like, well, we're going to be 60% kickers. Who do we want to be? Who's 60 and who's 59%?
I'll tell you one thing, Bill. I respect those guys. That is hard to kick.
Oh, the skill set of what they have to do.
Oh,
talk about example like that. Just like that. Okay, try it. Give it a
shot.
shot.
I've stood out at the 30.
It's difficult.
And looked at a 40-yarder and said, okay, that
with guys coming at you trying to block it.
Yeah,
that's not a big wide thing you're kicking in.
No, it's a hard job.
When we come back, the spillover is next.
The spill.
On Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
MMA fighting is back this Saturday with summer season VFL 4 at the Complex. Lincoln's best amateur MMA fighters will display their best performances, with Misael Monares fighting Colin Fisher for the welterweight title to wrap up the night. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream the event as well. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with the first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, August 16th, all at the Complex at 1555 Yolanda Avenue.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krikak, today at 402-474-1173.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love. Bill had to depart. We are way late anyway, so quick segment here. NFL preseason does not start again tonight. Begins tomorrow. We got some games. NFL. Sounds like Shedeur Sanders will not play week 2. Had an injury.
Oblique injury.
Oblique injury? Is that what it was?
Yeah, his oblique injury is in warm-ups. I don't know how that happens.
Didn't stretch properly.
Oh, listen to you.
You got to stretch. You got to stretch, Sip. I've been finding out the hard way. I'm getting, in pain every day, it feels like.
Me too.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. Oblique
Yeah,
injury.
you're 59. I'm 34. You should be in somewhat pain every day. It's not a shot. It's just true. 34, you shouldn't be in pain every day.
No, you probably shouldn't be.
It's got to be better at stretching.
Yeah, you probably can't Elizabeth help you with that?
She tries. I don't always listen to the stretching advice,
Right.
but
I didn't either over the years.
I've made the last 4 or 5 years. I think I've told you my resolution every year has been to just stretch more. Very simple. Not actually a number or
right.
How many days? It just says stretch more, and I don't think I've achieved that.
You
goal.
can do that in the office.
I could do it anytime. Yeah. I could do it anytime, but I haven't. Tomorrow, 2 games: Titans, Falcons, Chiefs, Seahawks. Week 2 of the NFL
Chiefs,
preseason.
Seahawks. I'm never interested in the Falcons for some reason.
Tell it to Farley.
I know.
He'll throw hands.
No, I know that. I know Terrell's he's from Georgia.
Just defending his state, Columbus, Georgia native. Terrell Farley.
Chiefs interest me greatly. And I'm interested in the NFL. I'm more interested than usual.
As you are donning a Vegas Raiders t-shirt.
Hey, wait till I unveil this other Raiders shirt I have.
You have a second shirt? How'd you get that one? Buy it?
Sean
Callahan got you a Raiders
like
shirt.
A work-related situation. He got me a Raider. You're gonna.
Is it a polo?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Please.
I
wear
don't
it tomorrow.
know.
Or unless you wear this shirt tomorrow from Kathy Woody.
Yeah, either that
This
one.
is a good Friday shirt, by the way. You should wear this one tomorrow.
The Raiders shirt, you might say, is a Good Friday shirt too. It's loud though. I don't know what Bill might think it's a little much. I think I could draw criticism.
Bill wears a bright orange shirt every day. He can't say much about it being too much.
I might unveil it tomorrow. See what you think.
Okay. Well, we're out of time. Quick segment. We had to get out of here. But
all right, guys.
That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen.